Hey everybody, we are back, and there's gonna be a dragon. So,
Yay!
if you've never watched before, there's this thing called the vanishing. That look, I'm gonna try and get the highlights here because there's a lot. Uh, this is episode 59, so there's many hours that came before this. But anyway,
59?
yeah, this is episode 59.
Wow.
Um, So there's this terrible thing called the vanishing that is making everyone in the world forget about, well, not everyone yet, but eventually everyone forget all about who they are. And there's this god Shar who's trying to cover the entire world with this thing. And things have gotten pretty serious here. There's a group called the Collectors who's trying to stop this from happening. And they all died, and then some new collectors came, and then most of them died, and now we're the collectors now. And we've been tracking down this thing and trying to figure out how to stop it from happening. And we went in the Underdark and did all this stuff, and now the big bad guy, one of the other big bad guys who's behind it, is sieging the city that we were in, and so we ran away from that city to try and stop the god who's behind it. And so we went to a lot of other planes, and now we ended up here on the Shadowfell. And we're at her old house where she used to live. She moved out a while ago. She hasn't been back.
Tower.
Yep, the starter tower. Maybe she comes back once in a while. We really don't know. Her guards were inactive until they weren't, and then they were active. And so we crossed this terrible, actually we're still crossing this terrible rickety bridge over a chasm. Val and I did okay. The Farron just dove right through it and tried to base plant in the bottom of the chasm, but Wiglet caught him.
Oh, he's on a rope.
Yeah, he's on a rope. And so we got across the real bad part, and now a dragon is swooping towards us. That's what happened last time. I just sort of segued right into that without anything, because there's a dragon coming.
There's a dragon. Yeah. I don't know what else you need to say about it.
They threw some statues to the bottom of the ravine.
Yeah.
And, there was a shadow thing that they dispelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we seemed to be guarding the bridge, and then they cautiously went over the bridge, and then yeah.
And we gave a statue to another evil god, and we're gonna worry about that problem later. We're dealing with this god right now. We met a legend last time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
we
Yeah,
met a legendary figure from hundreds of years ago in this world, and a few years ago in our world.
Also, Talona, like,
Do what?
Talona is not.
She's evil.
She's
Evil.
lawfully evil.
She's
Yeah.
still evil.
I mean, lawful evil is almost the worst kind of evil.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't figure out the last three episodes if this is Mike trying to justify Talona or the Farron trying to justify.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, aren't you some version of evil? I thought.
I mean, yeah. We got to keep in mind that the Farron is the one who wants to hand the statue over to the Demon Lord. So there's that.
That's why you're trying to justify her.
We can save like 50 people, who will then die of the vanishing.
Right. Save the world, but there is this little town that's in trouble. We could save them instead.
Hey, I like that he's got his agenda.
He
I
does.
like it.
Yep.
That's making Ephesus feel a whole lot better about trying to save 30,000 people in the city.
Yeah.
Sending us off to try and get us hunted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he feels a lot better now that y'all put it in perspective of the parents trying to save 50 people. So.
If we've done anything, we definitely got what's his name off our scent with all this plane hopping.
I would hope.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna take some doing to catch up.
To track us down.
Catch up with us here.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
a little
let's
bit
find a
more
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where we pick up here, and you know what? I don't need you on the main screen anymore. Let's just go.
There's a bridge, and we're at it.
Yeah, so we're hanging out on this very stable bridge.
Yes.
Oh wow, you upgraded again.
I did.
The gate,
The gate.
the portcullis thing at the end,
What
Yeah.
about?
was it like that already?
We
Yeah,
can't see it, so I don't know.
you're the only one that can actually see it.
Actually, did something change? I can see things. Is it did giving us control of Gus ruin light?
Shouldn't have. Well, it might. Well, no, because Gus doesn't have any special vision.
He has the same as you, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I can see too much.
Hold on. What about now? What about now?
I can still see too much, I think.
Let me see.
What do you think you're? What do you feel like you're seeing?
Now when I
I see a portfolus.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I do as well, but like it's grayed out.
It's dim.
Yeah, it's grayed out, but it used to be just black for me.
Oh,
Over there. Oh.
Oh, I think I know why. Okay, so that is a good lesson for everybody. So I have the setting that once somebody in the party goes somewhere, that it's grayed out, which has been there. And at the end of the last game, Josh and I were just looking around a little bit.
Oops.
And so Josh's character had gone up the map a little bit. He didn't go through the rim, but he got to the portcullis. So I think that so what you're seeing, Drew, is what your party has been to before. It doesn't necessarily. So if I did something to that since then, you wouldn't be able to see what happened since then.
the fog of war.
It's a fog of war, which is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
If you're going in a dungeon, the
You
places
can remember where you went, but you turn the corner, it's like, oh no, now there's a monster there.
right now there's a monster there that's not showing up. So I think that what you're seeing, because when I click on you, Wigbit,
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a dragon.
Oh,
Right.
well, good.
but I see what you're seeing, and and you can definitely see those areas that Josh and I were talking about last time. So
Yeah. We were talking about features a little bit.
not a big deal. You're not gonna make it there anyway. It's fine.
Don't worry about what's over there.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, but that's why that's there. And let's see, Gus is a bird, and I think that Vale can see the edge, and he can see the dragon, and the Farron should be able to see the portcullis, and then the dragon, and the ledge, and everything else, and the wall.
The monster past the portcullis.
Can you? Yeah.
There's a monster past the portcullis. Can't quite tell what it is.
I don't think that.
I see something there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're too worried about that right now.
No.
Gotta
I'm
be
worried about-
honest.
Yeah, what's in front of us?
Yep.
Yeah. So as a reminder, so you're on this bridge that's very not stable, especially now that all four of you are standing on it and swinging a little bit. The Farron and Wigbit are kind of wrapped up in some rope being dropped down onto the bridge by this giant eagle that is Gus. So as a reminder, if you do multiple actions on the bridge, it's going to require you to be dexterous. And so it requires an acrobatics or a dexterity check to essentially do more than one action. So if you move, you're fine. If you stand there and fight, take one fight action, you're fine. If you stand there and heal, you're fine. But if you move and then do any of those other things, it requires you to make an acrobatics check. And then if you fail, then there's consequences based on how much you fail by. And then DCs that are all there as well. And there's one other thing I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. Obviously, if you have an action that has a move action attached to it, then obviously you can do that. I mean, so if it's you move and attack, then that's your whole action, so you're fine. You can do that. But if it requires you to move and then move again, and then then it's so it's just essentially you're at one action right now on the bridge, unless you choose to. You can take your full bevy of actions, but you're gonna have to make a dex check to move on the bridge. So, and the Farron and Wigbit are prone to start because they were all wrapped up in ropes and
We have 20 plus knots tying ourselves to each other.
right. Y'all did a good rope job.
What was the tether length? Was it 30 feet? What do we?
Yeah, because I think it was 30 feet
It was
away.
30. Yeah.
We got a 30-foot leash to the Farron.
Which is what
All right.
kept the Farron from tumbling to his death. Yeah.
And then, what was Wigbit's light source again?
The lantern that's on the other side
It's
of
over
the
here on the
broken
bridge.
part.
Oh, great. Oh, that's perfect. Okay,
No,
never mind. It's great.
It's not
Oh, right. I
great.
did do that. That's right. That's right. That's why Wigwig can only see
No,
the
that
floor.
is
makes sense.
great.
It's not great.
It's so good.
Not
I'm
good.
excited.
It's not good.
I thought it was on weekend. No reason.
I mean, it's not great, but it is
not.
great.
Not great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Mm-mm.
So as the eagle drops you two off on the bridge, and then the dragon starts to like wings raised, fly towards you. Whatever's about to happen, some initiative needs to be rolled.
I
So
see that.
we're gonna kick this right off with some
Just
initiative
do it.
tonight.
Yeah, just get right into it. I love
So
it.
this
right.
is not Jack, I think, is what we're finding out.
Well, I mean, it could be.
It's Jack's son.
Jackson. The dragon's name is Jackson.
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 Jackson the dragon.
Be Jackson. We got to figure out the dragon. We can call it Mr. Jackson.
But look at that, y'all. I rolled a 2. So
Oh,
hopefully,
Mike, that's with your dice.
I know Mike
Right.
just screwed up my dice.
Good job, Mike.
What's that?
You ruined the yellow dice.
Thank you.
Jeb spelled Baron
I
and
just needed to warm them up a little bit for Johnny.
Yep. No, I'm ready.
dude, you click on your dude before you roll
I did
initiative.
not click on my dude. Give me a moment. Sorry.
Where
Leslie.
we got you? 16.
Lizzie.
I got a 16. You got it?
Yeah, I can add you. Yeah. I think that is 16. Anybody want to roll for Gus?
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I still have a sheet
Gus
open, I
Camoose.
think. Gus Camoose.
Gus Camoose. He's a -1.
Oh, yeah, why?
Initiative, what?
Not dexterous.
He's not at all dexterous.
I mean,
He's
Wow.
falling off this. Although, no, he's a bird right now.
Yeah, he's a bird.
dexter-
that's true. So
Oh,
it would
yeah.
be his dexterity. Or rather, the giant eagle's dexterity.
Bird dex.
I think that's one of the stats you take, right? It's the brain stats you keep.
It is.
With the,
Yeah, keep the mind stuff.
Yep.
Get the physical stuff.
+3. He should be +3 on his dex.
Okay, so he actually has a 13 instead of a 9.
All right.
That's good.
All right.
So,
there we go.
yeah. So it's gonna... just the thought, guys. I don't know how y'all feel about this. But, I mean, it's gonna be harder for the dragon to hit us if this bridge is really swinging a lot, right? I think we just lean.
I mean, yeah, doesn't
really,
that like give us constant dodge?
really get it going? Yeah, just like really get it swinging back and forth.
I think it gives us constant acrobat saves.
But so you're trading off acrobat saves for dodging.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty great. Vale's all in for that.
that's a good plan, right?
No, it's objectively not a good plan, but I'm happy to see what happens.
I
We
have
wouldn't have to worry if we're surviving or not.
I have 2 plans. All right, I have 2 plans. I have 2 plans. That's number 1. Number 2 is that we somehow get the Farron and Wigbit looped around the dragon.
And strangle it to death.
Well, no, because here's what I'm thinking. It's big, right? So like, if we use up enough of that 30 feet, the 2 of you will be constantly on either side of its head. So you'll have combat advantage no matter what you do.
That's true.
Throw like
And
a
it-
bolus at the dragon.
And it can't, yeah, like you guys are kind of boloed around it.
Right,
It can't breathe on you because you're sandwiching its head.
right.
Yeah,
Bite
I
you.
think,
It
I
can't
think
bite
you found
you.
a worse plan. I didn't know that.
I want to know. I'm all in favor of this plan, by the way.
Yeah, we can just have Gus fly you up there and like get you looped
Move
around.
you around.
And when the dragon is actually dying, because this plan is successful,
Gus will-
Farron and I.
Gus will
Do what now?
carry you back up here.
Yeah. He'll quickly unloop you from the dragon's head. Carry you back up.
I think it's perfect.
I think it's pretty good.
How do you feel about this plan, Farron?
I mean, just make sure you kill my soul after my body dies. That's
That's how you know it's a
a
plan.
long-running
That's important.
request, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think if this dragon kills you, you won't have to worry about your soul. Just
And
don't.
you're in the Shadowfell. Like, I mean, could be a worse places to die, right? You just go straight to the Raven Queen. I hope.
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, hopefully we won't.
So what is Javos doing?
Somebody's gonna find out. So let's see. And we can't see the dragon. Only
You guys
only the Farron can see the dragon, right?
and Vale.
And Vale.
You can see the tip of it.
Is that the tip of it right there? Does that look like a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. So you can see like the snout and I'd say like in the dark vision sense, you can see like the outline just of like its front half of its body.
Okay.
But it looks very different from anything else that's out here right now. So
Yeah. And it's flying towards us currently.
yeah, it's just sort of like it was sitting right on the edge of that precipice and it's sort of just taken off, and so its wings have just come out, and it's coming your way.
Still triangulating here. Okay. Do. So we think this is probably not friendly, right, everyone?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just checking. That's how I feel. I feel like that's what's going on.
I mean, I think Zelpod gave us a good idea. Anything left here, probably not an ally.
Okay, good. I am going to hold.
Okay. Like ready in action or just completely hold?
I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. So we'll go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16 is Wigbit and Vale. Wigbit,
Vale,
you obviously can't see anything. I mean, you can't see what they're talking about.
Vale is going to hold until 2, and then his intention is to meet the dragon halfway.
Okay. All right.
So
Vale just looks ready to run forward.
we heard a dragon's coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Vale or the Farron pointed it out. Probably the Farron pointed it out.
Yeah.
Someone definitely made clear there's a dragon right there.
Yeah, I say it's about 60 feet in front and to the right of us.
I feel like Wigbit's position, this is a bit counter, but I think he's going to just get up and what's the thing? Wigbit doesn't even know how to do it.
Dodge?
Dodge action? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've heard people talk about this.
Bring the whole thing. Get us
and actually, yeah, man, if he can get his shield out, he'll maybe do that. Like, yeah.
Shield. Wow.
He's serious. That's real.
I cannot see anything, and there's a dragon coming at me on a small bridge.
I didn't know that Wigbit had a conservative game.
This is it.
It's gonna last about 6 seconds.
Yep.
Well, I think for Wigbit too, part of his action would be like to stand up and have like the ropes fall off of him and all that. I mean, you are tangled up in ropes also as well.
Yeah. So yeah. Probably yeah. So if I can't get the shield out, that's fine. But yeah, standing up, I'm still tied to the rope. I don't think I can untie that without an action, and I'm okay being tied to the Farron. Our fates are.
I'm okay with being tied to you also.
All right.
Javos, any ideas?
So is your intention then to like just stand up and be
Can I
ready?
stand up and like as part of like moving, I can wiggle ropes off and then dodge?
Okay, so are you trying to get rid of the ropes, or are you just trying to like get enough rope so you can draw weapons and be ready?
I assume that we were kind of like knotted up in ropes, right?
Yeah, That's
kind
what
of
I assumed too.
harmoniously plopped, right?
Yeah.
So just the excess rope, the 30 feet between me and the Farron, I want out of my way. I'll still have a nice tied rope around my waist,
Okay.
adhering me to the Farron,
And then taking the dodge action as well.
and then take if I can get it.
Okay. Yeah. No.
More, I'll take my shield out.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna matter much, but that's fine. That's cool. So Vale's holding as well. All right. So Gus, the bird. Well, what the bird do?
I mean, he had said via text he was going to change back. But
I'm gonna like overrule him on that a little bit. I don't know if that's the thing he wants to do right now.
no, I was
Not
going to
yet,
say he might
anyway.
wait till the dragon's here so he can get to the
Yeah.
ledge and change back.
Yeah, like not drop on the bridge with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Now,
Because he's currently flying, so might as well use it.
as a druid, he doesn't have dark vision at all, and the eagle doesn't even have dark vision, so he can't see the
The
he
ledge.
can't,
Oh yeah.
he can't see the dragon.
That's true.
Just fly that way, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Go,
let
Gus.
me actually fix
When you
that.
hit something, just change back.
Yeah. If you run into a dragon.
Die.
Does that do it? Oh yeah, that does it. So that's what he can see right now. Yeah, so I don't know what.
Hold.
Hold for-
I mean, from what we saw last time, hold. And if one of us starts falling, go try and catch us. Most likely what he would say.
Okay. Theron, you are wrapped up in rope, laying on this bridge. By the way, should the Farron and Javas be switched?
Yeah, it's just kind of think how it fell.
Is that just how we
They're
like threw
moving
them on there?
things.
But like, because I thought Javas and the Farron were already across the bridge.
Javos and Bell.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think those were
Javas
just
should be
spaces that
one
were
up,
empty.
and then Farron should be one back.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So maybe you got bumped forward, Javas, if you weren't standing there already.
No.
You
That's
got
fine.
force moved by
By an eagle.
it's by a
Fair.
couple of people being swung by an eagle.
Baron wielding
Yeah,
eagle.
I saw a couple people swinging in and decided to not go down in the tumble of ropes and people and whatever.
Oh man.
Lost my.
Oh,
I think that I am going to.
Sure, why?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So, wall of fire would burn the bridge.
yep.
It seemed like that's what would happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems like that kind of bridge.
Yeah, like a flammable one.
Very
Yeah.
flammable. Probably.
The ropes are what is telling me probably.
Yep.
And the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's old.
Yeah.
Old ropes, old wood.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, it's holding y'all up, so I'm sure it'd be fine.
part
Right?
right here.
I really wish somebody had a way to move the dragon around a little bit. Because I could set up that wall of fire.
Well, give me a minute.
If I set up the wall of fire, could you keep steering it into it?
I mean, I can try.
Try? There is no try.
Look, that guy was not my master. I don't know.
We need a little bit of terrain control here. The
Yeah,
dragon has way too much freedom of movement. So I'm gonna hold.
All right, we're all holding.
Great.
Except for Drew, who's dodging.
We're just
Cover
waiting.
Drew.
It's
Cover
coming.
Wigman. All right.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. All right. Well, this is not going to end well, I don't think.
Well, I mean, as soon as it starts moving, Vale's also moving.
It's probably a good thing.
I assume 5 by 5. As you move 5, he'll move 5.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
I had to calculate my let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna move 5. There's my 5. You move 5.
All right, I moved my 5. This is my second 5.
All right. Here's my second 5.
5.
This is where we find out it just comes and eats the
I just
bridge.
wanted to make sure we're gonna end up, meeting in the middle. I don't know where it's playing this.
It just chomps the bridge and lets us all fall in the hole. Or just crashes into it and just obliterates the bridge. Oh boy. I guess we didn't think about that eventuality.
Okay. Whatever he's doing, Vale's gonna go ahead. He'll do his acrobatics. He's gonna take a couple shots at him. Hits at him.
All right. Just trying to figure out my list.
I can't see what's going on over there, but I can see your measure arrows, John. Just so you know.
I feel like that's a miss.
I'm trying to punch the dragon. I love it.
Yeah. Oh god. I
Kicking
can
a
only hope
dragon.
that's a hit. I'm sure it's
That's
not.
not. It's
Yeah, I
not.
didn't think so.
Yeah,
We have an inspiration.
we do.
Y'all might need it, so sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure from that email.
Oh.
Cool. You know what? Bonus action. Because this needs to happen. That hit?
No.
All right, I got
Oh,
one
boy.
more.
Uh-oh.
Does that hit?
Okay.
I bet that
All
does
right,
it.
we have 1 hit out of 5.
Man, I was hoping for more.
Oh.
More importantly, I hope your yellow dice stay cold. Could you please roll a con save?
Hang on.
Okay.
I have a lot of words to read. Hang on.
Just gotta connect, right?
Yeah, apparently. Maybe all the dice are cold?
That'd probably be unfortunate.
So you punched the dragon.
Magic punch, yep.
And
Very
even like you know, I mean, you fought enough things now to know your punches usually hurt things when sometimes weapons don't.
Yeah.
And you felt like that your punch did not penetrate as far as it should have.
Okay.
But that being said, I need to make a con save?
Yes. Your DC is 16.
Okay. I do this okay. 27.
You succeeded.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Were you trying to stun me? Is that what was
Oh yeah, of course I was trying to stun you. And here's my acrobatics check.
Ooh.
That's my acrobatics check for fighting on a bridge.
Did your 6 die rolls total over 20?
Yes.
Because of that last one.
The one
Not
that
the
rolled a
one.
19
If you
guarantees it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did have a 19. Okay, your other 5.
Otherwise-
now.
No. I don't think the other ones added up to 19.
But actually, so that is the number, believe it or not. So you're not sure why, but this whole bridge fighting isn't for you.
Well, it's supposed to be. It's just not going my way today.
It's just not going your way right now.
Yeah.
But you hold steady on the bridge. No,
Oh man.
move you down to 2. All right. So while you were doing that, I think we're just gonna. You're the first target, so I think we're actually. So he was flying, and it looked like he wanted to kind of swoop down over, and then when you reached up and started punching and kicking, he holds his flight, and he's gonna just try to bite and claw you to death.
I mean, that seems pretty fair.
Yeah. There we go. is our bite attack. Is a
Nope.
16 is not a hit.
That is not a hit.
Not a hit. Well, then we'll just claw you then. Claw number 1.
16 still
Man,
do it.
there's like no dice being rolled tonight.
Nope.
This is going to be.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Well, that one was a little better.
That definitely
Uh-oh.
hits.
All right. Well, that's like 2 claws hitting. So let's
Yeah.
see. So 2d. So that makes 4 of these. Oh, should be plus 6. I didn't add it in. Oh, wow.
Great.
8 plus 6. 14. So 14 slashing damage.
Oh, man. I don't know that I can take another one.
I know.
This is gonna be
If you roll
easy.
like that, y'all be fine.
This is going to be a really long combat.
Yeah.
we need it to be a short one though. If we're rolling on this bridge,
Yeah.
we need this to be, or at least move the location of this combat.
I'm gonna make sure nothing else is here that I'm.
Bill's trying.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what Izzet did on her turn, and looks very perturbed that nothing went as she had planned.
Dale has the same exact look on his face.
There's a whole lot of missing going on that end of the bridge.
And even the hits were not really what they should have been.
One of these. His claws, her claws, and your claws. Yeah. So Javas had been holding, and Gus had been holding, and Farron had been holding. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where is this dragon, like, vertically? Where are we talking?
it's within. It's like
1 square up
Is it
above
like-
us.
6 to 10 feet above Vale's head.
Yeah, so within striking distance.
Yeah.
Within what?
It's
Within
Yeah, like
striking.
weapon
So yeah, I
striking
mean, you
distance.
should be able to move past me
Uh,
and under the dragon.
You say under.
I mean, yes.
there is a square under the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 squares under the dragon.
Okay, how about over the dragon?
Well, there's plenty of space over the dragon.
Yeah, I thought so.
You mean like all the way over the dragon, or just like
No.
above the dragon?
It's like above the dragon.
Sweep above the dragon?
Yeah. Like there's some room.
Somebody. Yeah.
There's some room
You're
up
trying
there.
to mount.
Yeah. He's. Yeah. I think
Yep.
he's gonna.
I'm
I think
trying
there's
to
a force jump coming.
jump up on that dragon.
Force
Well,
jump.
so here's the thing. How tall how high do I need to jump to get on the dragon?
He's not. I mean, he's not super big.
Yeah, he's just large.
So that's
15
10 feet, 5 feet up.
So
Right.
15 feet in the air.
15 feet off the bridge.
15 feet off the bridge.
Because I mean, it takes up that space, but it doesn't mean his head's at the very top of squares.
I can try to make him be gone so that we can get off this bridge.
That's what Vale was trying to do. Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
I would say
Figuring this out.
about realism, jumping off of a rope bridge does not feel like the best place to get your nice foot for like a high
He's
jump.
a Jedi. I mean, yeah,
I mean, it depends on how you intend to jump.
right.
I mean, just okay, right.
Yeah.
The amount of force required to move your body 15 feet up might be enough force to just like ruin the bridge.
No, don't worry.
And-
Don't worry.
And a dragon.
Don't worry.
Now,
Well,
if you're jumping on,
I guess I'll see what happens here first.
Let's start with Banish.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see what happens.
Oh, so we're gonna try to banish me. Neat. Succeed on charisma saving throw or be banished. The target is native to the plane exists your own. You banish them target to a harmless enemy plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. Random versus spell in. Target is native. Okay. So I need to make a.
Different plane of existence?
This actually is its plane of existence. You would banish it to a harmless demi-plane, as it says.
Comes back after a minute.
And it will come back after a minute.
Well, we technically may not know that.
True.
The Farron would know that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, he might not tell us that. We'll
Where
see.
the dragon is.
all right. So I need to make a charisma saving throw or be banished. All right, here we go.
Dragon charisma.
I charisma. Oh, I charisma pretty well on the saving throws. So here we go.
That's too bad.
Dragons
I get a +8 to this die roll. Oh, but I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Clean this up.
I cannot roll dice tonight. All right.
Dragon.
So let's get ourselves off this bridge.
That seems wise.
oh, there's a
Good
dragon right there.
Good
Here we
call.
go.
Oh, okay,
All right.
yeah, let's get ourselves off this bridge.
Now I gotta keep track of rounds, don't I?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
So yeah, we're still in round.
Gus, can you get my lantern? Thanks.
Well, I forgot to turn off advantage, but I think I did okay.
Yeah, you did all right. Yeah, I think you're all right. You
I'll
like
finish
cartwheel across the bridge. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, tiptoe run.
What's my Gus flying speed here? What do they fly at? They fly at 80 feet. Holy crap.
That's fast. That's a fast bird.
That is very fast bird.
So 30 feet to here, pick up the lantern with the teeth. Put the lantern on the bird.
Actually, yeah, that's what Gus can do. He can just ferry the lantern around in bird form to be our moving light source.
75, 80. Because I guess it's, well, action to pick up something. Pick up is free, right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe a
We
bird picking up a lantern might be
move.
not free, but
Well, he just like swoops down
Yeah,
and picks it up.
Eagles are pretty good
They're
at snatching things.
That's a good point.
That's their
It'll
whole
be on,
thing.
it'll be on this side because he swooped down and like came over
Yeah.
to the other side.
Impressive.
There we go.
So moved to 80 feet as move, and then it'll just move again because he's not really hampered by the bridge.
Nope.
Although I guess he'd partly wait to see what Wigman does first.
Back on.
He can't see.
Stay kind of near, yeah.
All right, so the Farron.
I'll see the light coming and I'll try and keep pace with the light. I'll start and accelerate to 80 feet as he comes flying by. I can't get there, but I'll try.
All right, so everybody's going on 2 now. That's great. All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
made it easy.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. So that was round 1.
Hmm.
Neat. All right, round 2. All right. So, oh well. Nope, it's dark. In the dark. GM can't say anything. Y'all are in trouble. Well, we're all fighting in darkness now. Damn it. Hold on. So when you get closer to the, there we go. So as you get closer, you will see that there is like clearly there's like an outer wall of some kind of what once looked like some kind of, it rises up pretty high. If we go to this picture for a minute, you see like this structure right here. That's the structure that y'all are getting up to. And it's more crumbled than this picture would show you. So
Okay.
there's still walls, and the wall bridge. Sorry, I know moving back and forth. I won't do it again.
Very good.
So this outer wall here seems pretty much intact. There does appear to be a portcullis that is down as you get up to it. And so you can see like through the slats of the portcullis, which is why you can see some things that are inside, but you can't see everything. And just looking through the slats of the portcullis, when you get there, you can see that there is tons of rubble just everywhere. And sometimes it's like piles of rubble, like columns of rubble almost. In other places, it's just like rubble. But everywhere you like, just look inside. Once you get up there, you can see that there's rubble on the floor, stones, rock, and you can tell. Like I think Davos could see from here. Yeah, it looks like just kind of glancing, at least to the far side, over here, that it appears that some of the walls have come down. Just from what you can tell. And this is like a ledge here. But otherwise, the rest of this is, like over here, this is like sheer face that just slides straight down into the ravine below. There's like a little ledge here. Let's see what else. Make sure I'm describing everything. But yeah, that's and anything that like stays black even when you move, that's going to be like part of the side of the mountain. So it doesn't mean that like it's infinitely tall. If you were to go high enough, you could see over it. But from where you are, it's 30, 40, 50 feet up that you can't see over it. So that's what the sheer black is. Plus, I didn't want you to see just the boring map that's back there. So I, cut that off. But anyway, so that's what you're seeing as you are approaching. So Wigwam moved on his turn. And then everybody else's turn.
Where's the dragon? Where'd it go?
I have finished it. It'll be gone for a moment. We can reposition ourselves to some place more strategically sound than this rope bridge.
So
Good plan.
I can see through here then, I assume, by the
Yeah,
light.
whatever you can see, you can see.
Cool. Shadow step.
I'm.
Oh, everything went dark.
Yeah.
I broke it.
Yep. Oh boy.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, I'm going back. Oh no,
Okay.
it's still broken.
Uh-oh. We're all in our own separate worlds. Our own
I'm not
separate
really sure
dark
why
worlds.
everything went black, but everything should not have gone black.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very isolated all of a sudden.
Yep.
Is it black? Okay, Vale, are you good now? Because I can see you now.
No, I have no visibility. Everything's in the fog of war.
Yep. Same for me.
Weird. I
Sorry,
think I lost the game.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
lost the game.
I'm doing the thing where I can see what y'all see, and according to what I see, Vale, you should be able to see all the correct things.
I mean, I'm gonna reset. I'll reconnect.
I think it's. Yeah, maybe we need to refresh the whole page or something. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
roll 20 thing.
Hmm.
You want me to refresh?
You want to take us to another page and back or something? I don't know.
Yeah, let me do that. Here, main page.
Hey,
Here's the main.
that looks
page, guys.
good.
All right, here we go. Back to the bridge.
Fixed.
There it is. Yep.
All right.
Step one.
Yeah, look.
Unplug it. You're back in.
Yep.
Turn it back on. Yeah.
This is gonna be really complicated. Okay, great. Yeah. So, are you good now, Sue? For me to see.
I can see everything again. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's a really awesome effect.
It is.
If it works correctly, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It looks great.
Yeah. So you're on the inside now, and you can see. As I said, you're in a crumbling guardhouse. Clearly,
Yeah.
You can look up and you can see the sky above. There's some some parts of the roof have remained, but for the most part, you can see the sky. Anywhere that's like blocked off, there's still a wall that's intact. But you can obviously see past that. The tile, if you will, is clearly what has remained of like the guardhouse proper.
Yeah.
And then beyond that is like outside in there were obviously pieces that were added onto the guardhouse, but they've all come down since then. Like I said, there's rubble and boulders everywhere. The kind of the left wall over here and the right wall you can see are completely down. This white wall here was, looked like it had been some kind of like door or something that is, it's a big door and it's like fallen down. And so you can see partly over it or partly past it, but you can't see over it. This large pile of rubble beside you is, you can see around it in some ways, but you can't see all the way through it because it's nice and high.
Which is the cool shadow effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's see, what else can you see from here? Because I want to make sure you can see everything. And then straight ahead of you, yeah, there's a statue, pretty small. It's not even that big. It's
not like the ones that we saw on the
no. Now it looks like the ones you fought on the bridge. It looks like one of the night haunts that you fought on the bridge, but it's smaller. And it's kind of just sitting there, and the behind it, that wall seems to have remained intact. So it's kind of sitting there, against the wall facing you. The rest of this wall beside it, to the left and to the right of it, is all fallen down, crumbled. And let me make sure. When you step in, I'm giving you the visual description first. But when you step in, immediately when you step in, this thing, its mouth starts to move.
Oh, good.
And it says, and it, it's not like any kind of voice. It's just very like, you have entered. You have entered the Tower of Loss. Whether by choice or involuntarily, all will accede to the divine will of the Mistress of Night. Beg for mercy and know only death. And then the mouth stops moving and the statue continues to sit there.
Nice doorbell.
Perfect.
Nice doorbell.
That's a cool doorbell. So yeah, he'll ignore that for the moment and see if there's anything on this side as far as a way to open the portcullis, or if it is down because it's just damaged.
So make an investigation roll as your action, I guess, if you will. I remember keep this in rounds since somebody banished my dragon. It's a real dick move, Mike. I want to point that
out. Still rolling well.
Yeah, you are. So with the 12, you think that at one point there was like a lever that would raise the portcullis, and as you're looking around, like there should be a lever over there. All you see is like rubble.
I mean, I figured, but
yeah.
Okay, that's me then.
Okay. Other party of twos.
I'm gonna think about dragons. Think if I know anything about dragons, especially black streaky dragons.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're gonna make a roll on my? Are you trying to make a knowledge check on dragons?
Yeah. See if I ever heard any stories about, I don't know, Shadowfell dragons.
Shadowfell dragons. So I think I saw something in this groovy new caution.
Hey, look at that! Look at that book.
That seems nice.
That's a cool book.
About identifying stuff. I can't remember where I found it. I should have marked that page. It seemed like it was important. So this would be nature. I think it's probably religion, to be honest.
Religion? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I know anything.
Find the page. 17?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aggravated. I can't find it right now, but I'll find it. But in the meantime, so yeah, you think, having at least seen it, and knowing you're in the Shadowfell, that it's probably a shadow dragon, and that they generally are like, they're not necessarily like dragons that are, I mean, they can be born in the Shadowfell, but usually they're like dragons that have been corrupted in some way to the darkness of the Shadowfell. And generally speaking, they thrive on the darkness. If they are in the darkness, they're more powerful. And they're generally kind of powerful, especially if you are not doing so well and on the brink of death, then they may become a little more terrible.
Okay, good. Hey, when that thing comes back, just so you all know, they like to be in the dark. They're a lot stronger when they're in the dark.
So we need to keep it in the light.
Yes, we should, if we can.
Gus just tailed the dragon.
Oh, and,
with light.
and if you get pretty close to death, like if you feel like you're gonna die, you might want to just like toss yourself in the chasm.
What?
Like I wouldn't hang out near the dragon if you think you're gonna die.
That makes sense.
What? I mean, there must be something more to it than that. What do you mean?
I mean, they like things that are near death.
What do they do?
I don't know.
Probably eat you.
Yeah, maybe. I
I
mean,
mean, what do they do that's worse than anything else that attacks you when you're near death?
I don't know. I mean, that one is, of this place, so. But it's not a normal dragon.
Which is a problem, because if it weren't of this place, then it would be back wherever it came from, and it wouldn't bother us anymore.
Right. No, it'll be back.
That's my round. Round.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Oh,
technically,
no.
you're tied to me, the Farron.
Yes.
So you might want to just hold, and we can like three-legged race this thing together.
Okay.
Did everybody's go Fog of War again?
Yep.
Okay. Just checking. Not just me.
What, did it go dark again?
It went
Yeah.
dark.
It did.
Somebody crossed the threshold
Yep.
that turns darkness on.
I mean, I'm still good.
You are?
Yeah,
Well, those of us outside.
right.
Damn it. Roll 20, if you're going to have this cool fog of war effect, you need to have it work correctly.
Hey, it's fixed.
For the moment. I'll just do that every round.
Until someone else moves.
So let's see. So the Farron is holding until Wigwit's turn. And
And then we're running together.
Then you're running together. Vale, you went already. That was his turn.
Oh.
And then y'all want
There it
Gus
goes
to
again.
just
I did it.
fly.
I went across the threshold.
Yep. Past the line.
It's literally when we go past some threshold here that it turns off.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't have any
That's
fog of war setting on this bridge or
There's a-
anything.
definitely
There's a tripwire
some
on
sort of
this bridge.
glitch or something.
All right, well,
Reset. Did Gus move yet? You might want to go ahead and move him first before he sets
I
up.
did. Yeah, I moved him up to. He's beside you, actually.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good. Now everything froze up on my screen.
That's how you know.
Well, this is great. You know what? Tell it. Did y'all move?
Yeah, we're on the title screen
Yep.
again, or the
Here we go.
starter screen.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
no
fixed.
loads makes it.
Number 3.
Maybe we're all past the tripwire.
I don't. I don't know. I put a tripwire on the bridge. That's pretty awesome.
It's a good trap.
Yeah.
It is. All right. So then I guess we're back to the top.
What round are we on now?
So you hit them on round 1, and that was round 2. So now we're on round 3.
Okay, I already moved for my round 3.
Okay.
No, I think
Y'all-
I did too. I think Gus actually moved first. We kind of got a little ahead of ourselves.
Actually, if that's my move, then my first move for round 3, I can double move now.
Do we have to acrobatics if we double move? What was that?
No,
Yeah,
because
'cause
I'm
you know-
on the bridge.
Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
I'll move myself too.
I'm dark.
How do I get through the portcullis?
I can't see now.
Yes.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Could just be the light that just crashes because it's getting too complex or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that complex. It's like one script.
How does
But it's
the,
for
I
6
don't know
units
anything
or
about
something
you.
like that. 5.
Hey, fixed it.
I mean, for the moment, the
can I
next
be
5
on the
seconds.
portcullis, or is the portcullis blocking?
Varen, where did you go? Did I step on you?
So the
He stepped
you
over to
can't
here.
you can't actually get through the portcullis.
You cannot.
No.
Vale
No,
did
Vale-
get through it.
Yeah, Veil Shadow Step.
Reported.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
There it is.
it's dark.
Turned dark again.
I will learning all this tonight. All right. But that seems to fix it every time I like take it to another screen, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be just something. Nope.
Try
Something
try to refresh the web browser.
Like refresh my whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
I don't know if it's on his end or if we all have to.
I would think it's on their end, if
I would
anything.
too. Yeah.
Like it's got to be Roll20's problem.
It might
Yeah.
be a Roll20's problem. No. We're all still dark.
All right. Not me.
Can barely hear you now, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fix that problem.
And I no longer see video
Yeah.
of Johnny.
Uh-oh. It's getting better. Oh boy.
What about now?
You're still super quiet.
Yeah, you're super quiet.
You're very quiet.
Refresh yourself.
Reboot. Spin the wheel.
Oh boy. Will we get him back? Well, this is
Maybe.
exciting.
There's
Will
going to be a double.
the DM return? Find out next time.
It better not be next time.
No, we
It's
just
like-
started.
Yeah.
And we beat a dragon.
Yeah, we embarrassed it a little bit.
I mean, I think if you embarrass a dragon, you have beaten it, and then you can just beat it again.
That was a saving throw that really needed to be failed.
Yeah, that was.
I was hoping it would fail the stun, but yeah, if it failed one of these, yes.
Yeah.
The banish was good. The stun would have been good. It would drop right down to the ground. Even if it could come back, we've got a round at
Yeah.
least.
I was
Oh, that
getting-
would have been great if it had dropped right down to the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking of writing it down, but at least having it go down.
Yes.
Oh man, it's gonna be mad when it comes back though.
It's gonna be super mad.
Yeah. Well, all right. I mean, I guess we beat it. So
We banished
beat.
Johnny?
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
banished Johnny
Let's
as well,
just-
so therefore we beat the Tower of Loss.
Oh no, he came back after a minute. This must be his plane.
Uh-oh. Native to the
Roll
Shadow
20 to
Fell.
his natural plane.
Oh
Roll
no!
There,
Oh.
Johnny.
Johnny's native to Roll20.
What about now?
Oh,
You're
we
quiet.
can't hear you.
Yeah, but we can see you though.
Do you have more than one audio? Like if you go to the gear, the settings, and you go towards the bottom.
Yeah, do you have other audio inputs?
Yeah, your audio input source. Do you have more than one?
How would that matter?
Because
mean,
it might be picking up a
Yeah,
different
if you're
microphone.
using a different audio
Yeah, before.
audio
Yeah.
input source.
But it's weird. But yeah, if you go to the gear and go to the very bottom, there's audio input source. You might have more than one.
Yeah, like if you. No, that's definitely not it. That's
I
nothing.
think I'm on the
What? Oh my goodness, everybody's.
wrong microphone.
What?
Is that worse?
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Good.
That's better.
It was
Yeah, actually,
for whatever
yeah.
reason not on my Turtle Beach.
No, that's good. At first, it was just getting adjusted for a second. Now you sound good. Johnny, however,
What about you,
is-
Johnny?
No, he's just Mute.
No, he's
No
talking.
audio.
He's got nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, whatever that
So
audio,
First we got banishment, and now we've got silent.
whatever that audio input is, that's not it.
No. This is about to become a text-based game.
Yep. Yeah, this is kind of. Uh-oh.
No.
It's probably back.
Yeah, at this point it's back then.
Yeah. Oh man. No, that's not it
Where
either.
were we at in turn order? What?
Oh, this is still turn 3.
Yeah.
Like you guys were the top of turn 3, and now we would be at the bottom of turn 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's it. Yeah, when you start.
Nope.
Yeah, when you start doing audio sources in Roll20, sometimes it gets mad at you.
You just gotta.
Sorry, I got another bad suggestion from me.
No,
Can
I mean,
we,
sometimes it gets.
Can we get to the other side? Can Gus carry us to the other side?
And are you doing,
Johnny,
Johnny?
possibly like carry
I
above.
don't know.
you-
Yeah, is this wall just a wall?
Johnny, are you doing
Is it-
reconnect? Are you doing reconnect after you do that? Or are you just switching?
Like going to your video and clicking the little circle at the upper, or reconnect at the top of chat. Is there settings? No, there's not a reconnect there. Oh, there is. I think reconnect at the bottom.
Because sometimes it doesn't take and.
What about
No,
Yeah.
You're
Ooh,
quiet.
I'm here, but I'm
You
quiet.
are.
It's
Yeah.
getting a
Pick
little
it up.
we can hear you.
That's no good.
Oh,
Though.
that's
No.
better.
You're more normal.
There you
It
go.
was just
Keep talking.
catching up. The
Yep.
more you talk, the louder it gets.
The more I,
Seriously, it's getting. It's
Yeah.
I like my
Yeah.
wife.
You're normal. You're normal now.
Yeah.
You sound like Claire. The more you talk, the louder you get.
No, you
Really?
sound
This is
like
okay?
normal volume now. We're all good.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a round here, and everybody's going to get through the portcullis somehow. So maybe we won't have these Roll20 issues anymore with
Yeah,
the
you just
light.
move
If
everybody.
if everybody's okay with that,
We could go 2 rounds. Gus could fly us over.
yeah.
There is a way
Gus
to get over the
picks
top.
you up and swoops you in if you need to. The portcullis itself isn't really that difficult. I mean, it's just a little strength, and it would you could either like lift it and it would just kind of
Oh.
come out and just like fall over essentially, because that's basically what's holding it up is the walls to the left and right of it. There's nothing else holding it up.
oh, Wigbit will pick it up then.
Do what?
Wigbit will pick it up and throw it.
Sounds
Then.
fun.
It throws it in the hole.
Throw it at the dragon when it
Throws
comes
it
back.
down the
He
chasm.
snatches and he throws it off the
Yeah.
side.
No, you make it like a 5-pronged javelin.
No, he just or
Hold on.
Throw it at the
That-
dragon.
that can be your new shield. Hold the
So
portcullis in front of
there was
you.
a multiple person. How heavy was this thing?
There we go. I got rid of the lighting involved with the portcullis. Does that?
Well,
I have no
We're still
lighting.
dark.
Yeah, we're fog of war now.
Yeah, moving everybody across made it
Ruined
angry
it.
again.
Did it?
Yep.
Because I can see you guys. Like I'm clicking on you and
Yeah, we
it's
can't
working.
though.
No, I can see my character
I see
in
me.
the dark.
And a statue.
I see.
All right. One more time, just for
Yep.
get some figgles here. Here we go.
Just making sure everybody's seen that opening screen.
Yeah, we really want them to know.
What about now?
Yes.
Looks
Oh, wait,
good.
I gotta move the. So, Wigbit. Maybe the problem was I didn't move the light. There we go.
Oh, no,
What
I
about
broke
now?
it. Broke it again.
Nope. Lights out again.
Because I moved it across the barrier that
Yep.
exists,
That's
but doesn't exist. Hang on.
That's
There we
right.
go.
The invisible barrier of darkness.
Man, this
All right.
is
Truly the Shadowfell.
this is great TV. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
What about now?
Hey everybody, how we
we're
doing?
good.
All right.
Good.
We're gonna
No,
do
we're
real
good.
D&D stuff again. I promise.
It went dark for me.
Yep.
I'd take
me
50
too.
bucks for this. It went dark again,
Yep.
Yep.
Look, you got all this automated stuff.
and it doesn't work worth a sh.
It's great.
You're right, it is dark. Why is it? Okay,
Yeah,
you
it's
know
dark.
what? I have an idea.
Turn
I
off.
may hate this idea. I'm just gonna turn it off altogether.
Turn off fog of war.
No more fog.
God, that really hurts my heart.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna do that.
Goodbye, fog.
Yeah. We can try again another time.
Yep.
It's been
Oh,
working to this point.
wow, it's bright.
Yeah, it could have been too much, like Drew was saying, for
Yeah.
whatever
y'all just-
they're running.
The
Y'all
amount of
just wait.
processing
Y'all just
power
wait for the next screen then.
in the game.
Maybe it was just the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess
Okay.
we'll find out.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So we're 3.5 rounds in or whatever. And you are.
I think Drew's right. If Gus was flying them, then it probably would take 5 or to get us up to round 5.
Okay.
Ferry
Give your
everybody
dragon.
over.
Halfway there.
All right. And yeah, so ignore all the like gray mappy stuff because that's like stuff I was describing. But you're in a clearly a collapsed guard house. Y'all heard that statue say something and then it doesn't say anything else when y'all get in there. But so that's what you see. You can see there's a path up here that leads off. And you would imagine, just kind of having seen what you saw from a distance, that's probably the path. It does seem to elevate, seems to wind up the mountainside. But yeah, otherwise, that is what you see. And I guess since you're all here and you're all kind of looking around, make an investigate. Everybody make another investigation roll. Well, not another. Everybody make an investigation roll. Y'all are so investigatory.
Maybe whatever you had was also dampening the dice field.
Yeah. That's all it was.
Anti-dice field.
No,
Yeah, see, all the dice are now working normally.
Yeah, that's normal. Normal dice.
I like Mike. That's a lot better. Go to this purple dice. I like this.
Damn it.
So, Wignet, Javos, and Vale. When you're just kind of looking around at like the rubble, and just what you're standing in. Obviously, this isn't like you're just looking at the way everything is, and this doesn't look like a natural collapse as you're looking at it. It doesn't look like this place just collapsed because it's been here for a while. It's like an ancient ruin. It looks like something caused this to collapse. And Vale and Javos, you're just kind of looking, and then you're looking back at like these walls down here that are still standing. And then you look at like there's no other walls that are really intact. And it looks like to you that like whatever caused this to collapse, it must have happened from like the inside out, because you're looking at all this rubble here that would look really cool if the fog of war was working, that's piled up against the walls, and you feel like that like a lot of the collapse and the whatever happened here has like thrown it up against the wall here. But this wall and the portcullis are still intact, but the rest of this place is collapsed. And it's not, like you said, it doesn't look like it's just like a crumbling ruin. It looks like there is clearly something caused this to look like this.
Kind of an odd way for a tower to come apart, huh?
Indeed, I would say so.
What do you mean?
somebody smashed it.
Yeah, from the inside, though.
Well, let us get in there and hopefully it is not still there.
Untying rope from my
Ooh. So normal darkness, that's good. Like it's not
not foggy
fog of
darkness.
war, but
Yeah.
I'm just playing with shit now because I'm pissed
Yeah.
off.
'cause might as well. It's a cool effect, I can say
It is
that.
a cool effect.
It works properly, yes. All right, well, as long as there's some darkness involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some
Well, 'cause at
darkness.
least we can see, we know what we can see.
Yeah.
Even if we can't see what we used to see.
Yeah, that's better. All right, I'll keep the fog of war effect off and keep the darkness on and see if that is even better.
Yeah, and it didn't even break when I went
Look at
across
that.
the portcullis.
The barrier.
And
Okay.
Johnny,
No.
when when you have some time, our other companion from that other universe who knows a lot about Roll20 says he'll show you some tricks.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Still new at this. I get it right by the time the subscription expires.
That's right. That's how they get you. So
Yeah.
you're like, all right, now I got to go back
Gotta
in.
do it again. Yeah.
Yep. You just figured it out. Do you want to lose it now?
Cool.
Should we head in?
But yeah, it's been about 5 rounds since I'll give you 5. It's been half a minute. You've done a quick look around, since the dragon went away. So
Well, I imagine we're going to have to deal with it sooner or later. So we might want to see if it's worse up ahead, and if we want to stay here to deal with it, or if we want to.
Yeah, let's pick our battle site
Do you want me to go scout it out very quickly?
very quickly. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, in like
Vale
30
will
seconds or
move
less. I feel.
120 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right. So yeah, he gets to the path and then he moves the rest of his 120 feet up the path.
okay. So as you start to move up the path, it's a winding, rubble-filled path. There are, in some places, like large boulders. There's stone. Some of it looks like natural rock, and then some of it looks like it's actual masonry stone. As you kind of move along the path, I'm gonna risk switching screens here for a second. Here we go. Let's ruin everything. So you feel like that, having seen it from afar, you're on this path here. And so you get the impression that it winds up and goes around.
And so, yeah, eventually it'll
To the
wind up to
top.
here. Maybe
Yeah.
there's something on the backside, but let's be honest, one way or another, we're getting up here.
Right.
Got it.
And so,
Where we are is probably the best spot then, yeah.
Instead of on the outside of the mountain. Yeah.
A sheer cliff.
yeah, because you can tell, in some areas it is a sheer cliff. In other areas it's almost like a funnel. And in some areas it's just it's a normal path. But as you just move down it just a little bit, you can tell that in a lot of places there's so much rubble and debris that in some areas it's going to be difficult terrain just to move around and through and over. You get to one spot and there's a huge boulder that's fallen down in the middle of the path, and you essentially have to be squeezing just to get through the area between the boulder and the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
Or you'd have to rappel around the other side to keep from falling off the side.
Got it.
So,
Gotcha.
All right. Well, then I will use my feline agility to double my movement for the round and come back.
okay.
So at the end of round 5, I will have moved 240 feet. So it is no good up there. It is a lot of rubble and sheer cliffs. I do not think it is a good place to be fighting. And he'll have his hands on his paws on his knees and be panting.
Panting cat.
Furball.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess we ready ourselves here.
This place is as good as any.
He points to the statue. Are we worried about that thing, considering the other ones, came to life and this one talks?
Oh, it's so small though.
Okay.
How much time we got?
I don't know. You didn't see any of those spirits up there, did you? The
I
shade.
saw nothing but rocks.
I'm sure we don't need to worry about it.
Could you turn the light back on, Johnny? Actually, that would be nice. But turn the darkness on when you roll. That'd be great.
Is it? Can y'all actually not see, or can you see?
No, we
fine?
can-
it's
I can see if we can see fine. He's
a one.
Just wants to fix the
Okay,
dice.
yeah, that's what I figured. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the anti-dice field is back up.
So is that a whiff?
You missed the stone.
Well, because the one is always a miss. So yeah,
All right.
Oh,
you
dear.
hit the statue, yeah. No, you hit it that time. Yeah.
Oh, it's not raging. Sorry, this should all be 2 less. I'm not raged yet.
Yeah.
So that should be 14 bludgeoning.
So you're gonna slam away at this statue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beat this. It's not a statue for the next 20 seconds.
Okay.
Just warm up.
So-
This is a warm up.
Yeah. So this round you smash, and then the next round before you hit it, like the mouth like says, "You have entered the Tower of Lost.
Please.
Whether by choice or involuntarily,
Yeah.
all will accede to the divine will of the mistress of." And then you hit it again, and so it keeps trying to talk, and then like you're smashed, and eventually like you crack it, and it crumbles apart, and it falls into ruin. So yeah, I mean it takes a couple rounds of just like wailing away at it, but eventually it.
He just hates the automated welcome.
I was happy to destroy that.
So,
That's all accomplished. And,
All right. So we need. Who can cast the light spell?
No,
we can-
not Shadow Monk ability. I can tell you that.
No. Not me.
Druid can maybe make fires. I don't know.
I'm sure, like having sunlight spell or just light.
Light, like not having dim light, having a well lit space.
And we got a lantern, right?
Yeah, we do. That should do it.
Yeah, I mean that'll do something. What do I have?
Up there. Let's stay up here.
I guess the lantern is still in the eagle's mouth at this point.
Yeah. Perfect. It can be
Well, I
wherever
can
we
have
need it.
darkness.
No,
It's like light.
no.
It's the absence of light.
Yeah,
So it's related.
we don't want that.
Okay, I won't do that.
Yeah.
I have wall of fire.
That probably makes some light for
That will make light.
a little while. And then the dragon will fly over it and laugh at you.
Gus, because I know he would, like, flaps his wings and then points like up with like a wing, and is pointing up. And it's like alighting, flying, and then pointing up.
I think he wants to be a chandelier.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Great.
And then Gus like flies in a circle and then like points, like goes above, like goes like 40 feet up, and then like points even higher. And it's like, and it's like flying.
Can you fly us up?
Not
Not before the dragon
not
comes.
fast enough. I don't want to be mid-flight when it comes back.
No.
I mean, if he can carry the three of you, I can climb pretty quickly.
I don't know if he can do that.
Yeah, I don't think he's big enough
I
to.
don't think he's strong
he's,
enough.
he's
Carry
just
three
large,
medium
large
creatures.
size. They could probably carry one of you.
Yeah.
Or poorly carry two on a string.
Yeah, right. He could. That's true. He could harness you all, and then.
Well, I don't think I want to do that.
So, all right.
Yeah, none of us speak eagle.
No. Nope.
No, you don't.
I can actually.
Oh,
Just after
Need 10 minutes.
10
actually.
minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
well, you've got about 18 seconds.
Awesome. I'll start.
Vale's going to go ahead and hide right there.
I'll start 2 rounds of ritual and then I'll do the 3rd round rage.
Perfect.
Can I cast rage as a ritual?
So you don't have to use a rage slot for it.
I feel like I need to. Yeah, I feel like I need to learn how to do that.
Ritualized rage.
You just gotta time it just right, so when you come out of that ritual, you're ready to go.
Everybody have something ready to go as soon as he reappears so we can get the drop on him.
Where's he gonna be? Is he be
He's
right
gonna
outside
Where he was.
right where he was?
Yeah.
You got something I can check at him?
Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah, you can set yourself up wherever you want to be when you have.
Why don't you throw the head of the statue at him?
Good idea. Maybe it runs back here and has a nice big chunk of
Humongous
statue
statue.
head and gets ready to throw it through the portcullis.
The
Yeah,
portcullis isn't actually there anymore.
Yeah, it's yeah. Did y'all want to like just remove the portcullis
get rid of
altogether?
it.
Was that the
Yeah,
okay?
Gone.
because that's not going to stop the dragon. So
Yeah.
No.
might as well have it not stop us.
Well, I don't think I can actually remove it because it's part of the map. But anyway, it's not there, and
Yep.
you can see through it now, right?
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay, so it's all good then. What I will do here, yeah. So is everybody where they want to be, and where do y'all want the light and Gus to be?
If we could put the light a little more central in this room, yeah,
Like there,
that would at least give me
and
some
have
space
him
to
be
back
like
it up.
30 feet up so that all of this is bright light.
So you want him to hold the light above?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he can be our chandelier.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
This is great. We got an eagle with a lantern flying above us, throwing heels down.
This is
Perfect.
actually worse for some reason. I don't know. There's something blocking light here.
Oh yeah, that's the
That
rubble.
rubble.
Eldritch blast.
Gus, move to your left.
His left would be this way, right?
You're not getting any light from
There
him.
we go. Perfect. Right there. Are you?
What'd you say, Mike?
Can you see anything?
Light from him.
Are you on the other side of the?
I think it's blocked by the
Yeah, that's a big old column of stone there.
yeah.
Hmm.
So you would get the light wrapped around, but you wouldn't be in the light, which isn't bad actually. Being in the dark. I mean, as long
Well,
as the
this
dragon's
over
around.
here is lit up, Mike. You just can't see it because it's on the other side of a wall.
Right,
Okay.
right. Yeah,
That's
all
right.
of this is lit up.
Yeah, the entire the interior of this guardhouse is all lit.
So is the Farron? Are you taking point?
It looks like it, doesn't
Right
it?
here until as soon as it appears, I'm going to Eldritch Blast and then retreat.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But don't you have like 300 feet?
120. Yeah, but I don't have line of sight, do I?
I think if you're in
Probably
this
Get underneath
column,
Gus at the very least.
I think if you're in this column, you would be.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You could be back by here and see. I don't know. You'd have to
Okay.
test it. Can you see all the way down the?
That's fine.
Do I see a dragon wing?
I'll just go ahead and yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you do, right? Yeah, there's a dragon
Oh, look
wing
at
right
that.
there.
Perfect.
That's where he's going to appear. Yeah, because that's where he disappeared.
Right.
Very angry too. Very
Yeah, I
angry.
bet.
I don't see why.
It's a reaction to chuck a rock.
He was unconscious the whole time.
I'm sure he was incapacitated the whole time, wasn't he?
Mm.
He had a nice nap.
Ah,
He's
save.
welcome.
What am I doing? Come on.
What are you doing?
Save it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd even say you have a ready to action if you want it.
Yeah, that was my ready.
Oh,
action.
okay.
My
So your
ready
ready to action is you're throwing.
I don't know if it's. Do I get a plus to my strength or is it just pure strength? I don't have
I mean, yeah, it's because it's untrained.
Just a rock. Yeah.
Unless you've got improvised weapons as a feat.
Then I can't recklessly throw a rock, sadly.
Yeah, so your rock hits its wing and like bounces off, and it
Got it.
was it. That's right, you did hit it. That's right.
Nailed it. I mean, that was not a terrible throw. 17. That's,
No, it's not bad.
Any other readied actions before we roll? Because we're gonna roll initiative again because y'all are out of combat. But I think an Eldritch Blast is coming my way.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. That's the kind of thing you would do. 20 is a hit.
All right. That's 8 force and the second Eldritch Blast. You want to pick on my dice roll now?
Purple's not bad. Purple's doing okay right now.
All right. Oop. I've been marked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let me put me a little. Put my little
Put a
there
little
we
thing
go.
on there.
Target.
Cool,
Yep.
cool.
A little target on there. All right. So we have Eldritch Blast, Throw a Rock, Hunter's Mark,
Fails
Fail.
with hidden.
Veil's Hiding.
Yeah, he doesn't
All right.
really range good.
All right. So let's roll initiative then.
Yes.
Roll.
Love initiative.
Oh man, y'all were ready for this one. Y'all just
Yeah.
need to get off that
Look,
bridge.
We had
We
a
are clearly
whole
ready.
minute to get ready. Look what we did with it.
I mean, last time we were ready, it's just the dragon was not.
Right. Yeah, look at the dragon's got a 0 initiative right now.
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of like having a 0 because I'm still last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty good initiative, but
Yeah.
not
way
good
better than the
enough.
first round. They might want to roll for Gus.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Gotcha. Let me not be on my token. So instead of -1, it's +3.
22.
22, Gus. Good job, Gus.
You just keep lighting the place up.
And heal you guys when it comes to that. All right. Javos.
All right, let's see here. 9, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's time.
Oh, wait. The what?
It's time. We got to do it. All right. So you see Javos just crouch down just a little bit, just so his knees are bent, and he leaps all the way over to there.
Hi.
Like
You just
no
looked
run,
into
like no
darkness.
running
I don't
start.
know.
No running start. He just jumps onto the back of the dragon.
Edge of it.
And I'm gonna try to, like, as I come down, just with the swords.
All right.
I think you need to make like a grapple or something to stay on, don't you?
I mean, probably
Is that
eventually.
how that works?
So I think it's.
I know. Johnny looked this up. He was ready.
I
For,
did.
he was ready for me.
I thought like
I kind of
yeah.
forgot what I looked up, but I
feel
looked
like
it
it-
up. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Where did we find that, Josh?
I think it's in Xanathars about jumping on and grappling creatures.
Oh,
We,
I thought it might be
DM.
wrong.
yeah, I remember we looked it up somewhere. Yeah, it was DM. It was DMG.
You need those dimensional shackles or whatever they're called, and you can shackle one to yourself and one to the dragon.
Oh, I want to be able to get off when it's time. What I actually need is a pair of
It's
lights.
DMG 271.
I need a pair of lightsabers.
Right.
Is what I need.
Fair what?
Sunblade?
Yeah, I might be wrong.
I need
Two
lightsabers.
sunblades?
No, lightsabers.
Climb onto a bigger creature.
Which or jump.
Do
You
so
know.
by grappling.
Yeah, I think it was like basically a grapple thing, right? Like I roll acrobatics and it's making checks. If it wants to try and buck me off, it's making.
Yeah, but I think this round you have to make the grapple to land it is what
Okay.
I mean. That's how the rules kind of read because it says.
All right. Well, maybe I'll
Hang
land
on a second.
it.
Smaller creature can use the action to make a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check contested by the target's dexterity acrobatics check. If it wins the contest, the smaller creature successfully moves into the target's creature space and clings to its body.
Yeah.
You have advantage on attack rolls after that. So yeah, I think your action this round is the leap and then the land, but you
Okay.
gotta land it first.
All right.
Which will be complicated if you miss the land, by the way.
No,
Okay, all right. I just
it'll
Yeah.
be fine.
okay.
All right. What did you say? Acrobatics.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to be an 18. How hard is this?
Well, it's contested against my what is it? Acrobatics, which I do not have.
Okay.
So I am rolling at actually. I'm rolling at +0.
All right. I'm trying to figure out if I'm inspired.
I'm trying to figure out what character you're bringing in.
None. This is fine.
Yeah, do you want to roll the inspiration or we
Aw,
pick
man.
13? I don't know.
13's fine.
13's fine. All right, here we go. I rolled a 12.
Told you. No problem. No problem.
You didn't land it very gracefully, but you landed
but
it.
I landed it. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. All right.
All right. So
There we
now,
go.
yeah, so
Beautiful.
you are on the back
That's
of the
right.
dragon.
That's where I wanted to be.
You have advantage, and it can take an action to try to dislodge you
Who wants to?
if it wants to.
Who wants to bother?
But all right.
All I'm doing is sitting on it right now. I haven't made it mad yet.
All right. Cool.
That was cool.
Gus starts making squawking noises at that because he really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Oh man.
And then all right. So Vale and Wigman.
Hold. I can't see anything. I was waiting for it to come to us.
So when you ready an action, that you create you turn your action into a reaction that triggers, and it's just your action, right? It can't be like a combination move action, right? It's just just an action.
Yeah. Yeah, you set an action and a trigger for it.
Or you just hold your entire action until a certain number, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen when you want it to happen. Well, I guess it would happen if you hold, it happens immediately after the thing you want.
Okay. So I can't ready rage and hit when he gets close, right?
Right.
You can rage and then ready an action, I think.
Yeah. Because you can.
But then I have to. Yeah, I don't want to lose my rage. I don't know. There's weird.
Right. If for some reason he just dives deep and tries to barrel roll this guy.
I guess I'll just hold. I'll just hold, but yeah, I guess I'll just hold.
Straight up hold. Okay. All right. Farron? Wall of fire work really well right now.
It would.
No.
Does the wall fall if the bridge falls?
Yeah, I think it needs a surface.
It has to be on something.
No, the wall does not. The wall needs a surface. You can't just have it in the air.
Oh, there's a surface. The dragon's back. And Javos is back.
Yeah,
This works well.
my back is a surface.
True. Could you can't just stick it on a.
I think that's a good. You just put it on the front of your body, Mike, and walk around.
There you go.
You gotta get immune to fire. You just cast
No, at the bottom, it only burns one side, right?
Yeah, it only burns one direction.
Yeah. Just jump into the dragon's mouth and then light yourself on fire.
Problem solved.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if it's red, even if it has black streaks,
Blast it some more.
Good thought.
All right.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Blasting it? Yeah.
18.
That is a hit.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah.
That must be the number.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
13. Okay.
And another Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Good. Good start. Yeah.
Ooh,
Second blast comes
you
on.
found this color, folks.
Look at that blast.
Wow.
Color.
It only took 10 years.
All right. You gonna do anything else?
No, I feel pretty good about that actually.
Yeah.
How far am I from everybody else? I'll move so that I'm not. Is anybody near me?
You don't see anybody.
Can you not see
Go. Where's your voice coming from?
You don't see anybody near you.
I see you.
You can see
Oh, yeah, you
people,
can see.
right?
Not if they're blocked by
You can see Wigbit.
wall.
You should be able to see Vale and Wigbit though, and Gus.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see Dale and Wig.
can't see one another.
And Javos is out there clinging to the back of a dragon. So.
Yeah.
We hope.
Riding it. I'm riding it.
Actually, I'm gonna duck behind this little barrier right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, now you can't see.
anything.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither can Vale. Vale's like, what? Where did the Jedi go?
I mean, where a Jedi would be,
Are you talking about the
obviously.
Sith or the Jedi?
Yeah.
All right. So on 15. Hold on. I need to dim. Oh, I can see. Oh, that's so neat. Well. Yeah. So its first thing that it will try to do is I think it is going to try to get this thing off my back. And since-
I'm gonna make you waste actions. Waste.
Action. So
I can make a
move from Javos.
strength check contested by your, or an athletics check contested by your athletics or acrobatics
Yep.
check. I think that's actually all it's.
Good luck.
Wait, before I do that, let me check one more thing. I forget actually how fast I can fly. So
Probably pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
yeah,
Dragons are usually stupid fast.
and there was this guy that was shooting me with this damn Eldritch Blast.
It's in
I hit you with a rock. Don't
It's in there
forget.
somewhere. Yeah.
You did hit me with a rock.
Hit you right in the eye.
Nah, I deflected off his wing, but I bet it hurt.
Yeah, those
I bet-
Eldritch Blasts are starting to add up a little bit, I think.
Yeah. And then there's this eagle holding this damn light source, which we
Yeah.
also don't like.
Light's bad.
So, I would hate to kill Gus when he's not here, though. That would
Would
be a
you,
little
though?
upset.
Oh, you're killing the eagle.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not
He
killing
dropped
us.
when he
True, because he'll revert back to. Well, that's interesting then. That's true. I guess he would revert to himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
Excess does go to him, but don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
You don't have
Yeah.
to feel bad.
And then he falls and takes 3d6 damage.
That's true. Well, I guess we will. I don't know about that.
Come on in.
That's what Javos
welcome
would want me
in.
to do. I have to make sure I use this at least one time. So.
Yep.
I think I'll. All right. I think I'm gonna take Javos for a ride. So we're gonna fly here.
Excellent.
Javos is gonna stay on my back
I
because
love
we're
it.
gonna fly. So let's see. Let me see what I can see. I can see a wigbit. I can see an eagle. If I go up, I can probably see. Still would see the same thing because that's a wall. So, all right. Then what we will do here is that the dragon will fly here and will open its mouth and breathe.
Yes.
And Wigbit and Gus are going to be in range of this
Let's go, Gus.
this coney attack here. So you need to make a deck saving throw. Wigbit, yes, you can definitely see it.
Nice.
Actually, I guess I'm gonna move me up one more because I need to be here. I need to actually be beside you so I can get both of you.
All right, so I see a wing.
25. Actually, I don't need to be. I can go back one. I'm sorry.
No way.
Sorry. That was.
I think you made it.
I think I'm gonna find out what's inside this critter's belly.
Whoa! You rolled a 10. You rolled a 10.
Oh, advantage, yeah.
With advantage.
It's not great.
You rolled 2 2s.
No, I got an 8 and a 3.
3.
Yeah, I'm only at +2.
Oh, you're +2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's not- Did somebody roll Gus's by chance?
Oh,
no.
I probably shouldn't.
what save is that?
Yeah,
So
Dex,
Dex
but
zero,
it's
Dex
a
save.
+3 instead of a -1.
Okay.
Or I don't know if he's
Oops,
proficient.
I shouldn't have rolled it with advantage. Yeah,
Take the 18.
Yep, that's the first thing.
Yep.
So it's really a 22.
Oh yeah, really.
He's a eagle.
let me see where Wigbot's hit points are here. Okay, he should survive.
Ouch.
you might have some left after this.
I should have raged. Should have raged. Ah!
Nice.
That's a lot of dice.
So Wigbot, you take 59 necrotic damage,
That's
Yep.
what's in the inside there.
Yep.
and Gus would take
Shadow Dragon.
29.
Alright,
So this
I
is-
don't know if
this
his...
When I'm supposed to get away from him when I'm almost dead. Is that what I heard?
That is what Javo said.
Yeah. He doesn't have any... He doesn't have any hit points in here, so I don't know.
What was it for a giant eagle? What do we roll?
Oh, yeah.
Giant Eagle is 40, 10 plus 4.
I rolled 33.
Yeah, 33.
he's got
So he's got four
eagle hit points
and
left.
eagle left. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's what I did.
If he's done,
The dragon?
So
We'll see if
I
she's
have a-
done. She might not be
I do
done.
have a question, Vale.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't have a question. You're fine. Never mind.
Okay.
If I'd moved up one more square, I would have had a question, but I didn't know you were there, so I don't
could
have a
have
question.
moved up one more square.
Huh?
You could move up one more square.
So in theory, if I moved up one more square, he has a 30-foot cone on this. Would that have hit you?
It was one of his squares here.
So like he would be.
He would be here and there.
No, because it wouldn't wrap around. Because it has to get around.
But like, if I were. Yeah, so if I were here.
The first one is here, so 5,
Yeah,
10,
and then it
15,
would
20,
be.
25, 30 would be there. But it has to, like, because there is a barrier here that you put. Thanks.
Yeah.
It has to get around the barrier. So it wouldn't jump straight from here to there. I'm going to get, maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you want, I'm fine with it. I don't mind rolling it.
No, because I didn't move there. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten that close to Wigbot because he didn't need to. So that's why I was
Gotcha. Maybe.
just curious because cones are weird.
Cones are weird. And yeah, we don't normally play enough.
I know we talked about it at one point, but
Yeah. And,
We
well,
did. Well, the Mind Flayer's cone blast were.
yeah.
Well, the problem is it's not it doesn't take up this whole square. So yeah, I guess it potentially could go from here to there.
Right.
I don't know.
Because it would go like halfway in your square, which would then be your square. So
Right.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I guess I'd call it yes because I'm close enough.
Well, damn, I should have got closer then.
You should do it. I dare you.
Nah.
I dare you.
All right. So we breathed, and that happened. All right. So Javos.
Neat. Now we'll
Well,
see if you want me.
The holding people
Oh yeah.
holding.
wouldn't mind
All
going.
right. I forgot you were holding.
Yeah, I assume Wigbet wants to go too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll step up and smash
So 14.
and hope that Gus maybe fuels me up a little bit on some HP.
Be good.
But let's do it. Rage and slam. The 28 to hit.
Yep.
13. 28 to hit. And 14. And 22 to hit. And 11. Raging, going nuts, dying next to a dragon you're not supposed to die next to.
I warned you. I
Right.
warned you. That's all I can do.
Okay.
And Vale will come up and start clawing.
Oh, okay.
Do you have advantage because you're underneath it and it's and
Well, I have
Jabba-
advantage because I was hidden. Well, actually, I don't know if you wanted to roll. Like I came out of hidden, but sorry, that shouldn't have rolled. So yeah,
also might be flanking with Javos.
I might be flanking with Javos if I'm under it. So it might not matter either way.
No, Javas doesn't give flanking. I think that would be like a little much for that.
I think so.
I'm
But
on
what
the
about
ba-
the
I mean-
hide? Did you want to roll a perception? Or
Well, I think it'd probably just be my passive perception. I think is
so I'd
But
roll
I mean, it would be
23.
23.
Is
Then
passive better than that?
it is not.
Okay. All right.
It's not bad, but it's
Yeah.
not 23.
So I'll roll that again to the Vandar. I'll take that 19.
19's it.
So that is 9 magic slashing.
Okay.
Now let's start rolling these with advantage. 21
Mm-hmm.
for 11 magic slashing. And let's go ahead and do the sneak attack now. Because I doubt I'll crit. But if I say it, maybe it'll happen.
Oh, was that part of your last attack?
Huh?
That was part of your last
Yeah,
attack.
so that together it was
Okay.
18.
Okay.
And then my last attack is another 9 magic slashing.
Okay. Yeah, you're nicking away at it.
Yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't have enough light on it.
Not quite.
Yeah, like a wing is kind of in there, but
Come on, Gus. Get up there, Gus.
Come forward.
Put it in the light, Gus.
Heal me, Gus.
Did Gus go? Gus didn't do anything this round, right?
He did not.
I haven't done anything in a lot of rounds.
Yeah. Come on, Gus. Do something, Gus.
Can you come forward just a little bit?
You
All
did
right.
see Wigbit get hurt a lot.
You can bring that light a few feet if you want. And then,
Yeah.
Here
Is
we
that
go.
better?
Yeah.
All
It's a
right.
lot better.
Do you want to say, even though you didn't say it, but do you want to say that like you made him do that as you were coming forward?
No, we don't need to. Vale's that
Okay.
fast.
That's true, Gus. Yeah, that's true. Vale is fast. Yeah, Gus was ready, but Gus wasn't quite ready enough.
There you
Just
go.
making sure he's coming
Alright.
along to heal Wigbit.
Well, yeah, after he changes back form.
All right, so that's their 14. So now we're to Javis.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna slash it with some sabers. So first one,
strong.
probably hit
That should be a
Start.
That should count as a double
Alright.
19.
for 12 slashing. And I might as well go ahead and do this now, just in case I keep whiffing. Plus 13 force,
Lord,
and I would like
a lot
it.
better. Or
What?
fighting you on the bridge.
Yeah, that was. You felt that was better.
No.
Yeah, it was better.
yeah. And I would like you to do another thing. I would like you to make a strength save.
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
Forgot to read that, but nope, that didn't help. No, that helped. All right, strength save.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Made it.
Not saving.
11.
Okay.
Are we falling?
Well,
Yeah, how's this working if you...
I can move it, or I can knock it prone.
Prone would send it towards the ground.
It would send
And
it towards
you.
the ground, and me towards the ground.
And, I mean, Vale would try to grab you.
Falling it.
Can you,
Well, I mean, it's over land mostly.
It is mostly over
It's like
land,
3/4 over land.
I
Yeah.
guess.
It'll hit the
It'll land on you,
punch veil.
That's fine. Vale's not worried about that.
or I can move it, or I can just move it further in towards
The light.
there. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be better to get it more in towards the light and off
Yeah.
the bridge.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll move it 10 feet towards the portcullis with my mind.
Was that 10?
That was
That
fun.
was 5.
It's 5.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, now, right
Yep.
here.
All right.
All right.
Then,
Mess.
The dragon or whatever.
and then I'm gonna swing at it a couple more times.
Smorgasbord mess here. All right. Here
So
we
this
go.
is my.
Whoa!
Oh. Next
Oh my
swing.
God.
Couple 19s warmed up.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay. So this one is 22 slashing.
I'm bloodied, by the way. If that
Neat.
Good.
Good.
it was actually bloodied, I think, on the previous hit.
That's
I don't know if I'm
good.
going to be around much longer.
I imagine this is like Drax just like
And then
stabbing
12
into.
slashing. Yeah, I'm just standing up there,
This
just
is exactly what this is.
riding it, hacking away at it.
All right. Slash, 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 slash.
Yep. All right, that's what I did.
I mean, you did it well.
That was a good round.
That was a good
That was all
one.
right. I'll take it.
All right, Theron.
All right.
Can't see anything. There's a lot of noise going on the other side of that rubble, though.
I can't see anything. All right.
Nope.
Just gotta step out.
Yeah, a lot of swords hitting dragon sounds, and claws hitting dragon sounds, and
Mhm.
picks hitting
Mind
dragon
hitting dragon
sounds. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he'll move to right here. And then fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Wall of fire would be really good right now.
For you?
Trap it. I can't get out.
You're mistaking me for an evil character.
I mean,
You know,
hey,
It's not Halion.
just saying.
you know, look, you had an idea for the statue and your party didn't agree with you. I'm just saying, now's the time to,
Accidentally. Sorry, guys. I couldn't see.
21 is a hit. Or God, look at those big no. He was getting used to Scion, I think. All these
Yeah.
D10s he's rolling.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Woo. All right. That is a
Really?
miss.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
That is opposite your normal rolls. You had one miss rather than one hit
Yeah.
out of all these rolls.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think
That's pretty good.
purple.
Yeah.
Purple is at least an Eldritch Blast color.
Yeah, that's true. Might not be good for much else, but it is
But-
appropriate for Eldritch Blast.
Yep. Working well.
And then he runs back behind the wall. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Cannon. That's what cannons do.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got my little bunker here.
It's my turn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to roll this and see if we recharge because that'll be relevant. Damn it.
That's not a recharge number.
Seems a little low.
I
Yes.
get 3 recharges. I'm going to roll again. I'm just kidding. I don't. Legendary recharge.
Legendary
That's what that's
player
called.
action.
Well, I guess all over with the crying and the dying at this point.
We embarrassed this poor shadow dragon to death, I think.
Well, y'all sent it to another plane and it came back. It was all
Yep.
discombobulated. Y'all weren't where you were supposed to be.
Yeah, we went from in front of it to behind it.
And this
Also
thing,
on a rope bridge to not on a rope bridge.
yeah, this thing jumped on its back and just started stabbing into it and then
Moved it with its mind.
moved it with its
Yeah.
mind. And Catman came out of nowhere and started pummeling it. And this crazy toad man. I mean, this is like, this is
Never
not the
bad.
day. This is not the day she thought she was going to have.
Yeah. Not,
Um,
not your typical visitors to the old Tower of Lost.
If you see a group coming into the Shadowfell and they're storming a tower, like
You
they're,
gotta assume,
they're supposed to be there.
right?
Yeah.
They're not just like accidentally easy meat there.
Right. Like stupid usually will have died by that point, right?
Right.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm almost dead.
Yeah. Also, I mean, and we did take like the
And
very
Chavos is
the
still
easiest-
with us, and what he just did could only be defined as stupid.
no.
It was amazing, but stupid.
It
Amazing.
works. It can't be
Amazing
that
is the
stupid.
word.
Um,
We did take
think
like
that,
the easiest possible path to get here. It's like we showed up here, like we got dropped here by a god, and then a legendary gnome dropped us here. It's like we skipped all the hard stuff. We put
Right.
the cheat
That is
code in
true.
and skipped right to the boss.
Yeah.
I don't play through any of this
So-
level. This level's boring.
Not the GM, Josh. Jeez.
What? Skip to the good stuff. This
Don't forget
level's
about
just,
the level 20 wizard that teleported us to where the god was.
that's true, yeah.
That's true.
No, this level was going to be a lot of just like walking through some shadowy places and stuff, right? I mean,
Yeah. So I think she is going to actually disengage from most people except for this thing on her back.
Two of us.
And then,
That's very
so that's her action. And then she's going to move.
She's fast.
yeah, she is.
She is.
good ride there, Josh.
Which means that I am fast. We
What
are
is that?
we are fast.
That's where we're moving. Okay.
Okay.
I can't actually do the funky move thing that I normally do. But so she disengages and she flies out over here and over the dark ravine
Yep.
with Javos on her back.
Fill that thing, Javos.
I'm going
A
to.
little dark for him now, right? Do you
Say
have
again.
dark vision?
I have dark vision. I'm in,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it was your last character that
I
didn't.
can see
There's
just
so
fine.
many. It's hard to keep track.
This guy looks vaguely
Yeah, so
vaguely
Javos can
elf-like.
see.
I don't know if Javos is coming back, Vale. I wouldn't get too attached.
Oh no, he'll be back.
Java's coming back. Bill's gonna go get him.
I don't-
All right.
well, I'll be fine. I'm
I
fine
didn't
out
realize
here.
he
So
could
it is. It's Gus, Wigbit, and Vale's. Although disengagement. That's right. Never mind.
Or-
And I think that. Well, this is. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second, Bill.
Yep.
So I'm in darkness, so I can actually do this. So I need to roll this,
Okay.
and it'll apply to everybody but Javos, obviously. Let me see how well I do this. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good. Okay.
History check.
So
Try to
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
the
yeah.
arc.
So y'all see the dragon disengages and like takes off and it swoops down into the ravine and out into the darkness. But I guess Vale, what is your dark sight?
60. But I mean, if he is there, I can't see him.
That actually works then.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's diagonal as well.
Okay. Okay, so swoops down into the darkness, and then you lose sight of her and Javos as they enter the darkness beyond your vision.
Okay.
So now it is Gus, Wigbit, and Bill. Wigbit's rolling percentile dice.
Yeah, I was shooting for 100 to see if I could hit with this rock I just chucked.
This is somewhere in the dark. Ow!
All right. So I don't see. I don't
So
know. I don't know what your roll was for.
What is your passive perception?
I threw a rock into the dark.
Not 24?
No.
So, because she entered darkness, she is hiding amidst the darkness. So, Javos,
Yeah.
you know where she is.
Yeah,
'cause you're
I
on
sure
her.
do.
I still have cover though.
So her hide is a little bit of a shadow hide, so it's not
Got it.
necessarily like I
Doesn't-
need to be
doesn't
behind
matter.
something. So you saw her when she was flying in the darkness. You could see, but once she got beyond your vision, you lost track of her.
Javos hiding.
Oh fuck, I don't know. That's a good
I mean,
question. That's a good question. That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. Javos, what colors are you wearing?
I mean, I
Orange
look
and
like
yellow.
that dude. I mean, I
Well,
look
I
just
mean-
like my mini.
But it's
I know,
dark. So dark
dark-
vision, everything's
You
gray.
have dark visions. Everything's gray. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing gray.
Give it
Would
disadvantage.
she maybe instead have disadvantage on her hide because she has a crazy whatever Javos is on his back stabbing into her?
I accept that. That's a good compromise. I'll roll again. So either 24 or a
Come on.
Even
26.
better. Nice.
All right, 24.
She may have like turned over on her back, or maybe the way she's like
Yeah.
flying away from you. Javos is
I'm
just on the other side. Yeah.
Hanging
So
up.
is she able to hide from me?
Then I was going to ask that. Can you? So
I
you
can
did
see
not.
normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical.
So. But the problem is you didn't have line of sight on her when she started flying away.
Right.
So when you step back out, you don't see her and she's hiding. So even though like I have normal vision, if somebody was in the room with me and they hid well and I turned around and couldn't find them, it's the same thing for you. You're looking in your normal vision, but she's not there because she's hiding.
But it would be like if they turned off the lights and they're hiding in the middle of the room, but I had night vision goggles on.
But she's not hiding because of magical darkness or darkness. She's hiding
Right.
because she has an ability that allows her to hide in darkness.
Right.
If she was hiding because the darkness existed, then yes, you would be able to see her. But she's just hiding because this is what she does.
Right. She's blended into the darkness.
Right. She's very stealthy in the shadows.
That makes sense. She is a shadowy dragon.
Yep.
She is a shadow dragon. So I would say if you had line of sight on her when she, like, if Vale could have kept seeing her past, what Vale was looking at, then.
Where was she originally? No, I lost her at some point.
You lost her 20 because she moves at 80.
Yeah.
So she flew 60 feet away because she was right over you. So she flew 60 feet from you, and
then she disappeared into.
And then you lost her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then Vale is here.
I mean, you can make an active perception roll to try to find her.
I can. It'll be a disadvantage, but I can.
Why will it be a disadvantage?
Well, because dark vision gives you dim light, and so you have disadvantage on perception rolls in dim light. But I can roll it.
I mean, if you want, that's, if you're looking to do anything else.
I think she still beat me.
Yeah, she did. Okay, so you're on the bridge, and you know the direction she went, but
And that's my multi-action.
Well, you're on the bridge. You
I'm
didn't fall
definitely
off.
on the bridge.
Very
Yes,
much
you
so.
are. Yes, you are. Oh yeah, because of the perception. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll call back to Wigbit. I do not see them.
I feel like Gus would actually fly after them.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably would.
Ooh, well,
He
and I guess
didn't
that.
take an action last turn. He can spend a spell slot to heal.
Oh, that's true.
You
Is
can't.
that all? Or I think that's just special to.
The moon.
I think that's just special to the moon.
That
I
might be.
don't think that's the path he took.
Find out.
Yeah, it says you can't cast spells in your beast form.
Yeah, the one I had, you could expend spell slots to heal. That might have
Right.
just been.
Yeah, I think that's just the path of the moon.
Yeah.
Well, actually, then in that case,
Yeah, that's true. Would you have waited?
if I saw a light coming behind me,
Would you?
at
Yeah,
the same time, yes, I would have waited. And
that's
not,
it. I should have just said.
oh, yeah. Well, and I forgot.
Yeah. We're figuring all that out. All right.
So I'm looking out into the darkness as light is flying into the darkness.
Excellent. See,
Um,
everything is fine.
So
Wow,
far,
Johnny, you
it's
go
30.
fast.
Yeah, you go
Can,
more fast.
Can I keep my rage up by attacking with stones?
Throwing
It's a-
stones in the dragons.
Keep my rage up.
So that's 50 feet of move for the eagle. It has 80, but
Oh, I can actually see it then.
actually I got to get a little closer to it to keep the.
Yeah.
If it's
That's 30. Okay, so
Thanks, Gus.
for a brief moment, the dragon had disappeared. I forgot we have a flying eagle
Yeah,
with us.
and his
I knew I
whole-
should have killed
his
the,
whole
should have
goal
killed
is
the
to
NPC eagle first.
Keep
My
the
fault.
light on her. That's all we want. Keep her lit up.
So yeah, because from there that's 30 feet. So that's the light. So yeah, that is 30, and so that's that puts her in bright light.
Got it. In
And
that,
so now she can't hide because she's in bright light. So she hid for a brief moment until this light shined on her.
Flying
So in
after
answer to
her.
your question, so you're gonna throw rocks at her?
So now I'm sure I
attack.
Oh, you were asking before when you couldn't see her.
standing on a ledge, angry, raging, just throwing rocks into a chasm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep rage up, but now I can see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm raging. I'm throwing rocks at it. I don't even know the distance, but I'm chucking rocks at it. A rock, a nice good size rock. So that's all I'll do.
70 feet away.
Advantage rock throw.
Yeah, I don't know if I can throw it 70 feet, but
I mean,
that should be +2 because I'm raging, right? Strength rage.
No, that's not
So-
a melee.
Doesn't really matter. You threw a rock into the darkness very angrily, and it didn't hit anything immediately. I mean, it hit the ground eventually. It hit the ravine below.
Nice.
he hit.
Yeah,
You had something.
Did it splash?
it did not splash. No, there's no splashing below.
It's too bad. Nice if
So-
there was a splash.
So, Val, you did move out, and you did make your acrobatics check, and so you wouldn't have had to spend your perception to look for her.
No, so here's a weird question. So where is Gus? How far is Gus from Vale? Because I guess
Hang on.
he's down now as well, right? Because the dragon had flown down.
So I put Gus there. Can you see Gus?
So yeah, so horizontally I see the distance, but what's the actual distance between us? I guess vertically.
Yeah, like is Gus even with the bridge or below the bridge?
Because I assume
You'll had him 30 feet up, right? So he'd still be 30 feet. I mean, he flew 30 feet straight across. So I guess he's 30 feet above the level of the bridge.
Well, then the dragon, because the dragon flew below the bridge.
No, she just kind of went like a little dip down.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I
she was
thought the
like,
dragon was actually flying down into the ravine.
No, not yet.
Got it. Okay. Got it. All right. So I'll use
Planted
my
to a hard nose dive.
line
in a minute.
agility. So that was 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. It's definitely 30 feet away now, so I'm no longer in bright light. I'm in the dim light now, and we will shadow step and grapple as well.
What?
Yeah, see?
We're gonna lose 3 characters.
No, it's
Mike.
great out here, isn't it?
I'm so excited.
Isn't it nice out here?
Dies, and Gus dies.
That's my grapple.
Gus is dead.
No.
Oh, Vale's going to be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Vale's
fine.
gonna be fine.
I'll be
So
fine.
yeah, Vale's going to go ahead and same thing as Javos did.
Credit that roll.
Step out and grab.
We're not going down with this dragon.
I mean, Vale can. That's fine.
I mean, sure.
It'll be-
I'm not going down with this dragon.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah, we get to
I
add
don't-
to the
I
party,
can't.
right?
I can't beat 28, so I'm not going to roll dice. Like I can't. In skills, you don't get to 20 doesn't automatically succeed, so I can't actually beat 28. So
great.
yeah, you're.
What do we say about stupid not making it this far?
Vale's not stupid. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing too.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. I'm also on a dragon. That's,
Yeah,
I don't know if
Y'all
we're
are-
going to have trouble flying, but we are on a
Well,
dragon.
I will say when you appear and you two are both now, yeah, it's not necessarily a big enough creature to have 2 medium-sized creatures on it.
That's correct.
So one of you is definitely on its wing,
I call wing.
one wing, and I mean it's all of this is causing the flight has become more of a clumsy flight now,
Yeah.
if you will, which means that there is some descent happening.
Cool.
Right. So cool. All right. So Javos,
Yeah.
you're on a crashing dragon, as it would
Excellent.
be.
Crashing dragon. I love it.
Have that light keep following us.
All right, so I'm gonna take a swing at this old crashing dragon here.
A lantern would be so important.
20.
20 to hit.
Plus that. So 14 slashing and 6 force.
Knock it prone.
Make it go down faster.
Okay. Yeah, it's spiraling.
So wait, are we like below the level of the bridge now?
You're either even with it or just a little below it.
All right.
So we're still 250 up.
I'm gonna push it diagonally up and this way, like this direction.
So 10
Okay.
feet back.
Yeah, so back towards the, like, diagonally up and back towards the bridge.
What's the save for that?
Nothing. It just happens.
Strength, I think.
Oh yeah,
Jedi
it's a
mind
strength.
strength.
Yeah, strength. Yeah, you have to make the strength save.
Oh, that's right. It is a strength save.
Yeah.
Have I made a save tonight yet? Oh,
Yeah.
20.
Oh, you did make it. So I don't show you anywhere.
Right. There
Okay.
you go.
So
See?
that's fine.
Everything's fine.
You're
All right.
trying to shove it. It's
Next-
more. It's having a hard time being shoved because
Next
it's
swing. Yeah.
it's spiraling out of control.
So 17 slashing on the next one.
I don't think I have 17 left. I do not have 17 left. So now we are on the back of a dead dragon.
Okay.
Yes.
But I got one more swing left.
Yeah, do it.
Yes! Yes!
Decapitate it.
Yes! Got it. Nailed it. So another 19 slashing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So what do you
Yes.
guys do now?
So this is, well,
Well,
okay.
fine.
So this is what I do.
Yeah.
So he slashes at it, and then, or actually no, sorry. I guess I only slash at it twice. Never mind. That second one doesn't happen. Oh, sad. That crit, I revoke my crit. And so then you see, anybody who can see this, you see Javos crouch a little bit on the back of the dragon. Oh wait, let's see. We gotta get this back
It
on
leaks
here.
again. I think everybody can see it because there's light shining.
Yeah, it's dim light.
Except for the Baron.
And then he
Baron's-
jumps from the back of the dragon and lands there.
That's amazing.
So he just crouches down, it's like stab, and then just leaps and lands right back. Actually, right in front of the Farron.
That's me.
Oh, right in front of Wigbit.
You jumped
All right.
60 feet?
I mean, was that 60 feet?
That's
that-
65 feet.
Was that
Yeah,
65?
here
All
would
right,
be 60.
then I land right here.
70
So you jumped 70 feet.
Yeah,
Fair.
off of a dragon.
yeah.
Yep. He's a Jedi.
He's a Jedi.
Just wait till we get him some lightsabers.
Yep.
So who gets the Veskar?
All right.
Okay,
Well, that
cool.
takes care of that.
There's a thing that happened. The Farron.
Yeah, I hope Val gets off it. That dragon's going down pretty fast.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
descending.
Gus, you might want to grab him.
It's fine.
I don't know that.
Vale's got an idea.
Where is like
Well,
dragon? There's
Gus-
no veil.
Val's on the dragon. He was on the dragon with me. And Gus is out there.
Yeah, Gus is out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna single move, and then for my double move,
Yeah, there it is. Now you can see.
yeah.
Yeah. You see Vale on the back of a dragon that's rapidly.
Fall down.
Yeah.
Because that was all. Well, I guess that was all in 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's by the end of the round, it's going to crash into the ground.
Okay.
Thing is. So.
So I'll have my turn to try and figure something out.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I got a plan.
All right. Cool.
Gus could be part of that plan too.
I don't want to bother him.
So the Farron, are you going to do anything?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you're going to wall of fire it or whatever. Fireball it.
Dead.
All right. Just checking. All right. So I say, Izzet's dead. So Izzet is crashing. So yeah, what are our actions here? Gus, Wigbit, and Vale.
So Vale is going to go ahead, put his feet squarely into the back of the dragon, and try to pull the wings back to open them up a bit to at least reduce it, or otherwise try and glide a little bit towards the wall.
He's making
If we
it
can get
into
within 60 feet of a wall, he's going to shadow step it and hold on to a wall.
making it into a glider.
Yeah, what do I got to roll?
He's like the green goblin on the back of the dragon.
Yeah, he's like the Green Goblin.
Just riding it.
But I don't think that's actually going to work.
Okay, that's fine.
For the simple reason that it's the dragon's wings and they're
That's fine. He's going to try.
quite heavy. Now, can you shadow step once you're out of the light? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So, well, I need to be within 60 feet of something that I could shadow step to. And so that's where he was trying to hopefully keep some momentum going in some direction, that he could actually get within 60 feet of a wall. Because right now I have no walls that I can see.
So, do you need to be in complete darkness or dim light?
Dim light works. Yeah, so
I
I'm already
mean-
in dim light.
Right. So aren't you within 60 of like the bridge?
Oh, I thought we were already starting to fall at 23. So I didn't know if we'd already be
How much falling would have happened before?
right.
No, D&D does not cover falling rules for
We fell for 3 seconds because it's been half a round.
Yeah, but it's the 6 seconds are really simultaneous, right? Like,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, like
You probably haven't lost much elevation yet.
Yeah, like
I mean,
this
if you
is-
want to say that I'm within 60 feet of the bridge, of course I'll shadow step to the bridge.
it's like these things are all really happening like fractions of a second apart.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Also find falling to the ground because I'm a monk.
Yeah, you need to be way down there.
Like it's really not going to bother me either way. And I'm a cat man, so I can just climb up real fast.
yeah.
So really, like none of this,
None of this bothers you. You just want to.
whatever you're going to find the most fun with, let's go with that.
I think for sake of ease, if it's not going to bother you, I think that would just you
Sure.
make it to the bridge. I mean, it's because like I said, if it's all happening within fractions of a second, then you probably have at this point fallen out of range of the light, like not dark light, not bright light or dim light, just fallen out of the, you're 35 feet away from the light by this point.
Then I would
So-
shadow step to the bridge,
Okay.
and that would be my only action, so I can not worry about an acrobatics check.
Right. Then to swing over the bridge. Yeah. All right. And then you.
Another enemy of ours is in the chasm.
In the chasm.
Yep.
Yep.
Piling them up in there.
Kind of 4 now. I know the shadow just kind of dissipated, but it was over the chasm.
Yeah.
I'd like to think it fell into the chasm as well.
All right. Oh, there we go. We have slain a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow dragon even.
We'd slain a child of Jack.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. One of Jack's evil creatures.
when Wigbit calms down, just like you're nuts.
What? Who are you talking to?
You're crazy. You,
Me?
both of you.
Why?
What do you mean?
You're
Yeah.
nuts.
What do you mean nuts?
We've defeated the dragon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You jumped on the dragon as it flew out over a chasm. You're nuts.
Yeah, but
Yes.
then I jumped back.
Yeah, but
I mean, I was planning to jump back when it was time.
Yeah. That was a very big jump.
I mean, yeah, when I
Yeah.
when I
You don't-
need to, I can jump pretty far.
you don't know physics at all, do you?
I mean,
What'd you say, Drew?
Well, I'm just teasing.
obey the laws of
Here, I
physics.
wanted to hear it.
You don't obey the laws of physics at all, do you?
Not 100% of the time, I will say.
They're mostly suggestions.
Then we'll kind of crack his neck with that was enjoyable.
Yeah, that was good. Gets the blood flowing. Good warm up.
Wigbit, are you quite all right? You seem a bit
Oh, no,
pale.
I feel terrible. I mean,
Do you want to rest for a few moments?
that would be great. Yeah, that was not good stuff that came out.
I'm glad that we could get off the
when it,
bridge.
when it spewed out of its mouth. Yeah, that looked bad.
Barfed on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, throwing that thing to a demi-plane really changes the whole course of that battle.
Except for in the end, we still had 2 people hanging on the back to get out of the battle. So,
But that always gonna-
really?
Yeah,
But
I
that
was,
was by choice. That was by choice, though. It was
No,
different.
by choice.
I was gonna do that no matter what.
Yeah, that was with you. That was also his plan.
I mean, that's the cool way to kill a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, and it does solve the flying problem, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And it
Fly
can't
away. Without-
breathe on you. I mean, I guess it could, but that would be silly.
Right. Turn its head and breathe on itself.
Yeah. So I felt pretty safe
I-
there.
I think Gus would probably like turn
Turtle
back
it
on
up.
himself. That's what he said he was going to do, and I think he would heal. I think he would heal Wigbit.
True.
No.
Yeah, maybe that might save us from having to.
I don't recall what his heal. It was he cast a 5th level heal last time.
5th level healing word or something.
Yeah, just like
No,
boosted the.
But he might not do that much.
he cast a spell at 5th level, but it was not a 5th level spell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just cast
He
healing
cast
word
Cure
at a
Light
higher.
Wounds at 5th level or Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, that might have been it. Cure wounds, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever it's. That makes it sound old, doesn't
I mean, I imagine he'd use something like Healing Spirit, maybe at 3rd level if possible.
I mean,
That'd be 2d6 4 times, because as I
for a
recall,
little bit, I'll be all right.
I guess we can see he's a druid. It's wisdom based. Yeah, so 3. So yeah, he would get 4 uses of Healing Spirit. If at 3rd level, that's 2d6 per use.
So 8d6.
So Wigbit could heal 8d6. Plus anything? No, no pluses.
I mean, that seems like something he would do.
Yeah.
Johnny muted.
I
No.
hope not. Am I muted?
Muted.
No.
Am I muted?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, Soof is muted, apparently.
Yeah.
Is Soof muted?
No, he was talking to us.
Uh-oh. He's got a...
Yeah.
Soof,
Looks
can
like
you hear
it.
us?
Check.
Soof can't hear us.
I think he can't.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Broken. Yep. No. How about?
Soof?
You hear
Are
us?
you there?
No.
Soof?
We're talking. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope, there's a no. See, it wasn't just... It's a roll 20 thing tonight.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So, Drew, if you want me to roll the 8d6, you want to roll it?
Yeah, go for it.
right.
Yeah.
I haven't been rolling good dice tonight. Are you sure?
Oh, go for it.
All right. You should
Enjoy.
get Mike.
Yeah,
You should
that's
get Mike.
great.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Turn every night now.
That's
Look at
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
look
that's
at that
solid.
roll.
yeah.
I'll take that.
35.
Yeah. That's some good hit points. You like that?
35 out of 48. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't roll a 1.
I am no longer bloodied.
That's good.
I'd
That's
still be
good.
happy to sit here for a little while if
Yeah.
you need to take a break.
Sit for a little bit
Always happy to wait
before
now.
we wind our way up this mountain.
But, you know, enjoy
I mean-
a ration while we.
We don't really know. Yeah, we don't know what else
Soof,
is.
you there?
I am here.
Hello.
You're back. Yeah, I mean, we don't really know what else could be outside, what could be up at the top, so if we can get a breather.
Relax a little bit.
Is Soof far away for everybody?
Yeah,
Kind of muted.
I'm far away. Yeah,
That's
maybe-
better. There
Oh,
it
there
is.
you are. Now you're back.
Am I getting louder the more I talk?
Yep.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
I think roll 20 just kind of attenuates audio for the first little bit,
Yeah.
just to make sure it gets a decent level.
Reasonable. Yeah.
So y'all want to take an hour? Is that what we're sounding like?
Yeah. And I want to check this out. See why this particular, potentially why this particular wall is still so intact.
Okay.
Because didn't you say like this wall in particular with this?
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, anything in here that you can't see through is either like these white, those wall, those are wall pieces. So you're not entirely sure?
He wouldn't.
I mean, it almost seems like it could have been just like one of those, this is the part of the wall that just survived. As you look around, I mean, you can see there are, like I said, there's some pieces of the roof that are still there. And, there's still some pieces of wall that are still up. There's still half a door hanging off, that kind of things. I mean, there's still some pieces that survive, just not in real good shape. And I mean, this wall looks battered, but it's still up, for lack of a better term. I mean, it's crumbling. It's crumbling at the top, but it's still up. What do you say, Mike?
I'll try and look through it and just make sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's a solid wall.
All right. So there's nothing on the other side of it.
All right.
I'll take a look
down
around everything else as long as I'm looking through walls for a moment.
Start eating rations and enjoying a short rest.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the as I said, it's pretty much as I described. As you go like further in this direction, eventually you hit ruin piled up with like mountainside. It's clear like, this is sort of a one way in, one way out type thing. And then on the other side over here, there's, it looks like that probably at one point there was more guardhouse here than kind of what you're sitting on. And so that's all the rubble that's over here. Maybe been some wing or some extension, but it's not really there anymore.
As I peer through the rubble, does it look like there's anything important buried in there?
No. Nope. Just it's just all rubble.
I wonder if that would work with detect magic. Like if you could look through something and see if there's something magic on the other side of.
Combine them.
Yeah.
Because if you can see it.
X-ray detect magic.
Does detect magic specify things? I
You can't. It doesn't pierce like some inch of whatever.
Oh yeah.
Right. So you can still see it, but you wouldn't detect it.
Like you can see the
Unless it was
thing
thin
that's
enough.
on the other side, but you couldn't tell if it was magic or not.
Right.
If it was thin enough, then yeah. But then you could anyways. You just wouldn't see it. You just detect it.
Right.
So it just allows you to see the thing you detect if it's thin enough.
But you rest for an hour, and whatever it seems like would have bothered you, it sounds like you probably killed it all. So, yeah, you're rested. And we won't go too much further tonight, but I do want to see the kind of the next step, which is what? After we roll some hit dice.
Walk around the mountain for a while, right?
Yeah, kind of
I
assume.
don't know how you guys inspect some more, but
No, it seems like we go up, doesn't it? Wow.
yeah, I rounded up.
But Wigman's feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I still got a ways to go, I think. I'm doing this math right.
I mean, you got a nice little hit point boost from the healing spirit. Little bunny or whatever he summoned.
God, you rolled 42 though, right?
I'm up to 42. Yep, I could still use some more. Oh, that nonsense.
Yeah, that one petered out a little bit.
That ruined your average.
Oh,
There you go.
man, you rolled D12s a lot better than I ever did for my hit dice.
Oh, what's that put me at?
D12s always seem like they have more ones on them, doesn't it?
They really do.
They do have a lot of ones on them.
Yeah, I don't know how
It even has two.
one's on a 12-sided die.
So I always take the 2d6 weapon as opposed to the 1d12 weapon, right?
Yeah, that's right.
range. You
That's
can't
why
roll a
I'm-
one with
Big
2d6.
X.
Yeah. I don't know. Did Wigbit heal?
I think I'm there. I had a ways to go. I think I'm there. Made it. Those are some decent rolls.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, the
Yeah,
one-
my last D12. I was switching to D10s after that.
Oh, I don't even have to use that many. I forgot that I have one of these.
That's right.
That's cool.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, second wind is nice.
Yeah.
All right. Feeling good.
Just like an extra hit die, kind of.
Basically, that you can use
Well,
every
it's
short rest.
more than that because you can use it every short rest.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Man, being a fighter is neat.
Being a fighter,
There's nothing wrong with a fighter class.
No.
they were kind of fighters in this edition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. And I get
All right.
Yeah, we
these
start
back.
spiraling up the mountain.
Short
everybody-
rest.
Unless we see another option.
That's short
So everybody
rest.
healed themselves before I changed maps. 'Cause I
Short
named-
rest.
I didn't take any damage, so
I mean, Phil has another option, but he'll go with you guys.
It's nice of him.
Yeah,
just go straight
yeah,
up.
straight up. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
Well, all right, we can go
Yeah.
around if you guys want to go around.
All right. Yeah. All right. So here's what's going to happen. We start to spiral around this mountain.
Up, up, up.
So you come out here and then you start walking around. And yeah, when you get to this side, it does wrap around. And so it's a gradual ascent. As I described earlier with Vale, there's lots of, it looks like some kind of avalanche has occurred here that has covered up good bits of the road. You're able to maneuver around them. Like I said, sometimes it's difficult terrain. Sometimes you're squeezing through. Sometimes you're like climbing over a big boulder just to get to, the other side of the road. Large stretches are you're just stepping on, more gravel and rubble than you think should be here. You bend down occasionally to examine the rubble, and you notice it's not all like mountain stone. Like you find like, hey, this seems like some kind of masonry, or this seems like some kind of, building stone. As you're maneuvering around the mountain, and it takes you about another hour just to. It doesn't seem like. I mean, if you're walking straight up here, you probably don't think it would take you an hour, but because you have to stop and move, and it's a little bit of an arduous trip. But eventually you get up to here, and nothing has attacked you. You haven't seen evidence of any creatures. You still see the birds, the crows and the ravens as you're getting closer, and they're just all, swarming above, but they don't come down to your level. But you get to this point, and I'll reveal it. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. It'd be embarrassing if I didn't actually reveal it correctly.
The suspense.
Yeah, you actually need your tokens. Hang on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I probably need your tokens.
Oh man,
All right.
It'd be hard.
All right.
oh man,
this is so good. Look, guys, I'm really enjoying this trip up this creepy mountain
It's been,
in this
it's been pretty
creepy
nice.
place.
Looking forward to this nice switchback here.
Yep,
Should be good. Just the last little bit.
yep. We're almost up in the
What?
fortress here. So,
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
know that I'm gonna be rolling some yellow dice to start every game now.
Just to get things going.
Help counter some of his rolls.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Good
just get
things
those
in our-
warmed up for
yeah.
Johnny every night.
Yep. Get things in our favor.
Is that what you did?
What's that? No,
Yellow what? Yellow dice?
do that really.
All right. Make sure I'm. Oh shoot.
Yeah, anybody should I roll some bright blue ones also? Who else needs a warm up?
No more warm ups. We're good. We're good. Just keep the yellow ones warm.
Here we go. All right, here we go. The mountain. And you will find yourselves, I hope, if I did it right, at the near the bottom,
What is this?
because you're heading up. Let me see if yep, I got Gus. There you go.
What the heck is that?
This is
Yep.
whatever this is. It's pretty cool.
Seems good.
Yeah.
So when you get to, and I drew some helpful arrows on the map, which I don't know if everybody can see because I realized the dark vision's going to cut it off.
Yellow.
Let me do this. Here, I'll move this down just to let you know when people start talking about it. Just to let you know how.
Yeah.
So you come to the end of the road. Where you're standing, the road ends and there's a deep ravine, except there's no bridge here. And as you're looking out, you see obviously some darkness. I think that a couple of you can see a little bit across the ravine. So you're looking out and up. So that's why the 20 foot up, 50 foot up, 30 feet up. Let me see. Oh, did it go dark for y'all or is it just dark for me?
Looks
No,
fine.
I see everything I'm currently seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Because I can't see what you are seeing. But I guess the Farron, since you have vision on everything, why don't you describe what you see before we
So I
leave
see
it?
2 skeleton archers.
Huh?
Wait, what?
God.
What? Wait, what now?
2 skeleton archers.
Skeleton archers.
No, you got it right this time. There's
One
3.
skeleton. I can't tell what that is. What is that?
A skeleton.
A skeleton? Like a wizard, maybe?
You talking about this guy up here?
Oh no, it's a skeleton. It's a skeleton archer with a longbow. So there's 3 skeleton archers.
Uh-huh.
Then there's also maybe like a. I mean, it's a giant. It's a blue giant with a giant axe, or is that a chain axe? That's
an
an
Like in Warhammer? Like a chainsaw sword?
And I think, God damn it. Hold on. It only works
Let's
well
see
if
what
I can
see. Still can't see.
roll 20. Get your act together. All right, let me try this. Javos. Nope. Y'all are dark on my screen. But y'all can see fine. Huh?
Yeah, we just can't see what the Farron can see.
Yeah, which makes perfect sense. But I want to know why it's not reacting appropriately from. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so Javos can see almost to the other side. Vale can see also almost because y'all are both 60, right?
Yeah.
And then the Farron is. Oh yeah. So there is a giant, some 15 feet tall, standing on this cliff that is about 50 feet above you. And he has an axe in his hand, and the Farron, you've seen a lot of weird shit in your life, but you are certain you can see there are like spectral wisp, and even looks like from here almost like spectral skeletal heads that are flying around him as he's standing
that's
there.
what cloud is.
That's not good.
Huh?
That's what that cloud is?
Yeah, that's what that cloud is.
Flying skulls.
And he is looking right at you. So he's looking down at you, and then there are these. You see the three skeletal archers that have bows, and so when he sees you, he kind of gives the. He says something in. What language does he speak? Because that maybe. He speaks. Oh. So in common,
Thanks.
he says, essentially intruders, and he raises his hand in your direction, and you see the Farron. You see the 3 archers raise their bows in your direction, and that's where we'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Excellent.
hit him.
Another cliffhanger
Oh man.
On a cliff.
Yep.
on a cliff. Yeah.
Actual cliffhanger.
An actual cliffhanger.
Very good.
Cool.
There we.
Yeah. This is great. This
Yeah.
will be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, last time we ended with a dragon. We ended the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna
Big blue,
end the giant.
blue
Some
giant skull guy.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
super easy. The dragon was super easy.
It was
Come on.
real easy.
Yeah.
This guy he's got to be easier than a dragon, right?
We gotta do nothing. He'll be fine.
Like, come on. I mean, we killed the shadow dragon
Right.
in like 18 seconds.
Yeah, it was fine.
Did it take that long?
After shaming it.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 rounds.
That's true. It did take a minute and 18 seconds.
Well,
Thank you very much.
I suppose. Okay. If you want to tack the minute on there, fine, I
We
guess.
still killed a shadow dragon in a
did.
minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah, you did. That's a fair point.
While riding it.
Yes.
Yep.
While riding it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing it in
Good
style.
job, Travis.
Because style points are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And excellent work to you too.
And
Bill.
you
It
both
was
took the
impressive.
land.
Well, yeah. I mean, the landing is maybe the most important part.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Falling's
You're
fine.
not going to get a good score from the Russian judges if you don't stick the land.
Right.
So, Johnny, how much would it have been if we fell? I don't know if I could have profited any of that with the dragon body.
just out of
I
curiosity.
wanna know,
Yeah.
How much would it have been? When we fell?
What would have happened if Vale rode his dragon glider all the way to the bottom of the
Real
chasm?
quick, what?
So it was 20d6 of falling damage for straight fall.
Right.
But then you're falling onto stalagmites.
Yeah, but you're also falling like keeping the dragon.
Yeah, the
But
dragon.
there's no guarantee that the dragon's going to fall straight down, though, right? The dragon could.
Yeah, I'm running around the dragon.
Yeah.
You're running around the
Of course,
dragon.
obviously.
He's
He's on the top side of the dragon.
acrobatic cat. Yeah, he always lands on his feet. Therefore, he's always on top.
Because you're a
Yeah,
monk.
he's a
and
cat.
That's
And-
how,
He's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat monk.
Acrobat.
I would think probably it would be you make an acrobatics to like essentially take half damage. I would think in simpler D&D terms,
Okay.
because I mean the dragon is going to splat on the bottom of the
Oh yeah.
canyon, you know, and
Okay, we got an 18.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want me to roll and see how
So
much damage you would take?
half
I
of
do.
20d6.
Because I'm probably not going to get another chance to do this thing I want to do, so I might as well do it in a
I
way.
mean, it was 200 feet. Oh, that wasn't very good.
So I would take 30.
That's exactly half, actually. Yeah, you would have taken 30.
Cool. So I would have taken none because I got slow fall from being a monk. So
Yeah.
35 fall damage.
He would have ridden the dragon glider all the way to the bottom.
Would have ridden and then he would have been moving 105 feet around climbing. No, one round. The first round he'd double it, so he'd climb 210 feet in one round, scurrying up the side of the mountain, and then second round he'd be back at the top. I love monks.
That would have been great.
This is why they're all supposed to be dead.
Worry about physics either.
Yeah,
Not really
physics,
concerned with
physics are not a thing. Not for monks.
good.
Not for monks
Now,
or for Jedis.
Is that like an ability, or is that just a character thing?
It's a given.
It's a given. So you do it all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Just slow fall. Sorry, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
But
So only once per round. Once per round can I do that.
So
Hopefully I'm not falling more than once per round.
200 feet is 20d6.
yeah, it's a d6 per every 10 feet. And D&D says that maxes out at 20, but
It should.
I say if you're falling from 5,000 feet, you take more than 20 d6 fall.
Even 200 feet seems to me like 20d6 is a bit right. Like
Well, I mean, it's
it should be d6 for the first, like little bits. And like you said, at velocity, you actually accelerate.
when do you reach terminal
Terminal
velocity?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Terminal velocity is death if you fall, right?
Not if you're a monk.
Not if you're playing D&D.
If you're a
Not
monk,
if you're
monk
playing
cat man.
20d6. I mean, if you're a barbarian, you could take 20d6. I mean, I have.
The terminal velocity would be pretty difficult to calculate because you'd have to know the mass and the air resistance, which is going to vary with the air pressure.
Well, yeah. Well, so the air pressure gets a little lower because we're higher up.
But then as you're going down, then it's increasing.
True.
200
But
feet was
you're
what
also on a dragon glider,
Right.
Yeah.
physics works.
so more air resistance.
So
So
then
A human,
So
so
good
like a
question.
human skydiver is like 118
they
miles an
create a
hour.
local zone of low pressure where you are, so you're gonna be able to get to going faster. Which is gonna keep you on the dragon's back. So it's gonna be the dragon's terminal velocity.
Right.
Because the dragon's terminal velocity is gonna probably be greater than yours due to its mass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and my mass compared to it would not really affect our combined mass.
No.
So yeah, we could just go with the dragon's terminal velocity with its wings partially out
Yeah.
to whatever capacity Vale could manage.
So just integrate that fluid dynamics
Yeah, it'd be fine.
problem.
It'd be fine.
Splat is somewhere between a mouse and a rat. I know because there was a scientist that did like research on this and like how big of an animal, right? A mouse actually at terminal velocity survives, but
Right, because it's
anything bigger than like a rat or bigger dies. And
Yeah,
Somewhere between a mouse and a rat.
That's it. But right, like I mean, so it's like a like spread eagle, like belly down human is like 120 miles an hour. So like, once you reach terminal velocity, if you fell just far enough to reach it, you hit at 120. And if you were like 3 times as much, you hit at 120, right? Like you're hitting at 120 miles an hour, no matter how high you fell from, even if you're above terminal velocity. So that the impact, like force of the impact, is going to be the same, right?
yeah. But I agree. Hitting the ground 120 miles per hour.
Right, it's not good.
Probably
six.
Like you don't want to do it.
definitively
I mean,
dead.
a few people have lived through it historically.
Yeah.
They've
Like,
always,
they're-
they've always
they're
like
high
fallen into a tree or something like that. And
Yeah,
then
like-
the tree.
Like if you do it just right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to aim for the bushes.
Right.
Yeah. That's why it's the 20. I mean, but if you think about 20d6 normally, let's say you're not riding a dragon. If you're just falling down and you take 60 damage, well, 60 damage kills
A lot of things.
any
Yeah.
commoner.
Yeah.
Any commoner. It kills probably up to what, 4th level, 5th level, like depending on what class you're playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you've
And
already
there's
taken
no-
damage in a combat,
And there's no reduce falling damage in 5th ed unless you have like a monk ability.
Rage.
Right.
Rage reduces.
Well, rage reduce it, right? So I mean, like a monk or a barbarian or a
Or a
like
barbarian monk.
special
Barbarian.
ability.
thought about it.
So I mean, 60 damage. I mean, that's still a lot, but
Yeah.
It's still in D&D terms for me. Like, if you're up on a cloud giant, cloud city, and they throw you off the side of the cloud, and you hit the ground 1.5 miles below, and you take 60 damage, and you stand up like, oh, that was kind of rough. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
have a beer and
Yeah,
take a
exactly.
short rest, and I'll be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
I mean,
took
at that
59
level,
that combat, right?
you gotta live up to that,
Yeah.
heroicness
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
falling off the cloud and living.
Ignoring physics completely.
Yeah. I'm looking
They're
at.
like,
Yeah.
they're like, we have thrown 18 10th level characters off this cloud, and they all came back the next day. And we're
Yeah.
not sure why. They're
good to be
beating down
level
the
10.
gates again. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So,
Yo.
what is the plan these next couple of weeks?
I am out the 14th. That won't work for me.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think, so for everybody who's, thanks for hanging out and watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that dragon fight. I think we
Sorry,
next
roll 20-ish.
Sunday, is that
That's our no day.
that's our no day. Okay.
Our next game night is the 21st.
That's what we were
Yes.
looking at.
Yeah.
So
So,
Chandler was good with that.
yep. So we think we'll be back with Scion on January 21st. We've got some Sundays coming up that don't work for everybody. So we're shifting our weekly to Thursdays, we think, for a little while, but it's all on Twitter. So just follow us there and you'll find out when we're playing. But we should be back on the 21st with Scion Game 2 and see what kind of trouble we can get in there. And then we think probably the next Thursday for D&D. We're not 100% sure on that, so we will update you on Twitter when we know that for sure. But thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see what's going on with this giant and his skeleton minions next time.
It'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Bye.